Evening there, folks, and you're all very welcome here to Park We're in Daingean. We're joined here by the fantastic two, the Higgins brothers. We're here to get ready for this week for the big match. How are things lined up, boys?
Yeah, so look, every lad is raring to go, and thankfully no big injury worries. And like I said, one of the lads there a few minutes ago, it's county final week, so it doesn't take too much motivation. Lads know themselves what they want to do, and look, hopefully we'll get the rubber green then Saturday to go with that, and please God get the win. You know.
And how do you prepare on a final week? Do you prepare any differently, or is it just the same? Is it for the players? Is this just another game, or do you have to prepare them differently, or what way do you gear them up for it?
I suppose lads can say it's just another game, but in reality, lads know it's not. So just enjoy what's going on around them, but still focus on their training and focus on what they need to be focused on, which is Tullamore and also our own game, in my opinion, really.
Yeah, and the brand of football the boys are playing this year, it's a different brand of football than we've seen them playing the last couple of years, and they're taking to the task very well, and it looks like they're enjoying it as well, which probably makes it a bit easier, does it?
Well, probably if number of the year that's in it, probably lads are enthusiastic for football. 3, 4, 5 months ago, you would have thought maybe we wouldn't be playing any. Um, as well as that, a few young lads coming into this team kind of lifts everyone, and that seems to be so far so good. Anyway, we'll see.
And did the COVID? Do you think like the games are coming thick and fast, more so than the last couple of years where they play a match in May and they mightn't play again until July or August? The coming thick and fast is suiting everyone. I think is it? It's suiting the club as well as the players.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose people will probably mix views on COVID and what it's meant to the season. You'll hear talks of split seasons and shorter seasons and that kind of thing. And you hear of every club around saying that they've record numbers training and never as many in the pitch. And I suppose, especially when you look at take the likes of Tullamore second team who were playing at the weekend, like with big numbers, their junior Bs are still going well. Like there's an awful lot of factors outside COVID. Like lads couldn't go on J1s this year or couldn't go travelling for the summer. Been away from football for 2 or 3 months. Every lad seemed hungry to get back at it, and like you said, maybe the shorter season has helped some lads, and the hunger is there, the numbers are there, and it was a great outlet after being, I suppose, shut away, I suppose, for so long. So yeah, no, I think lads have really enjoyed this year overall with like you say, loads of games. You're straight back in it. You're not looking at long periods of time with training with no competitive games, and I think that certainly has been something that players have all spoken positively about.
I suppose one of the things that I recognised during COVID was that, and not just in Daingean JFC, but all over the country, it was the community spirit around the GAA and what the GAA meant to communities and what it meant. I think for a couple of years we might have lost focus of what the GAA meant in communities and in towns and small villages. And I think the COVID really brought back exactly what the GAA means to be a part of the GAA community.
Yeah, well, sure. Look, this club, I suppose, as well as any with the turf at the time, which was massive, and in fairness, Dangan and plenty of clubs around about with messages for elderly people or whatever it was, helping out in whatever way they could. And I suppose even then, when we could get back for the outlet itself for people to get out and play, was a great help. But no, in fairness, it was great to see the GA come back to um, to really lift people's spirits, I suppose. And like you say, even when they couldn't do it on the pitch, the GA clubs were still trying to do it in communities in whatever way they could.
Yeah, it was great. So look at lads, you have only one or two training sessions left before Saturday evening. I presume all the donkey work is done now. It's just about, as you say, enjoying yourselves now this week and enjoying. It's great to see flags up around the town. It's great to see all these kids here tonight. Like they're all aspiring to get to county final in 10 or 15 years time as well. So I mean, how do you keep the boys grounded?
Well, look, like you say, I suppose the young lads that are here, and I think Sammy has said it to me a good few times this year, that the likes of the younger lads, their first year in the panel, and some of them obviously playing on Saturday, they all started here. I think they were the first year of the Mini Maroons, and they're starting to come through. And as we say to the lads, I suppose the importance of Saturday is to hopefully get the win, that we're setting these lads on the right path, that in 10 years time when these lads are playing, that hopefully the aspiration has got to be that they're playing senior football. And to be fair to the club, with the likes of the Mini Maroons, with the facilities that have been put in place, with the huge work that's been put in behind the scenes, hopefully it will all bode well for Daingean going forward. That the young lads behind us will have, please God, senior football, senior B, plenty of teams, plenty of numbers who continue to play and continue to stay involved with the club.
Yeah, and that's great. And listen, just one last question. I've about 14 lads looking for tickets. How are you fixed?
Brown envelopes.
Sham will take brown envelopes from anyone, so you will. No, thanks very much.
And listen, lads, thanks very much and best luck to you.
Thank you. Cheers.
All right. Right, folks, we're joined here now by the inside forward line of the Daingean GA team, the magnificent trio. Lads, you're getting ready for a final on Saturday. How do you treat this week? Do you treat it any different to any other week, or is it?
Treat it very serious, Paul. Training tonight now and training Thursday night. Putting in the same effort as we do, keeping the feet on the ground. Most important, especially when you're leading up to a final, you just don't want to get carried away. And I suppose now that I'm pushing on in years, I am very conscious of that, not to look too far forward, treating one game at a time, and willing to work hard Saturday and hopefully get the win.
Yeah, and I suppose it is a different feeling around the place this week, obviously, with being in a final and that. And I know you've been in a few finals over the years. Shane, you've been in a few as well. Charlie, you've been in one or two. How do you look up to this old man here when you're getting ready for a final? Do you do what he's doing, or do you take the T3 aisle as well, or what do you do?
Look, it becomes a bigger game for us, really. When you look at like Sabonti playing there, he's soldiering on a lot longer than we are, So it kind of gives us the extra bit of motivation to kind of do it for Stephen, because he's soldiering here with Daingean for the last 20 years. So, and look, he's not finished yet. We hope we'll keep him for a few more years.
You're making him sound like he's going to get a statue erected there or something outside. You're going to do it for him and everything.
And it's not just Burnley, the main example, and then you have Walshy there, and there's other lads as well. Colin Curley's played a lot of football with Daingean over the years. Even more so, like lads like Alan Mack, they've been around for a long time now, and we've underachieved a lot in the last couple of years. So it'd be nice for the last couple of years that we have the lads that we can push on and hopefully win one or two before they call it in. Look, be more medals and trophies on their CV then, so hopefully we can help.
And it's great to see the development going on around the place, boys. The work going on with the young lads behind us here, the Mini Maroons. We're joined here now by Kieran McAvoy, the captain as well, is that coming in. It's great to see that the development is going on, like the magnificent facility behind us here. The field is looking as well. I've never seen it looking as well over the years. And the work that's going on behind the scenes, that's all great for the club. And what do you think, like, say as players, how do you look at the development and the work that's going on around
this? It motivates you even more this year. Like a number of times we've been up here training this year, and the boys have actually been working away over there, and you come in here and you're looking on your own, people in the club putting in so much effort, you're like, fuck, I'll put in that extra little bit now for the club, like that, and it gives you an extra boost. And then, but all these facilities is great in that, but we want to be our junior. We don't want to have these this club. If you look around here now, and someone come in here and you're working from Offaly, you'd say this club aren't junior anymore with the facilities we have and the setup and the coach we have and the people involved and people like you even helping out with this. There's so much to help for. All we have to worry about as players. Crew even texts me the other night saying how we feel and stuff. And the great thing is this year, all we worry about now is playing, because everything else is taken care of. If the facilities is taken care of, coaching taken care of, all we have to do is turn up and play football, which is great. And that's why we want to win this for everyone else, because it's been such a hard year. So it'd be great to see the club pushing on.
And this year with the COVID, the whole structure of football in the country and in the county has been changed. We're gone from playing matches, especially at junior level, I suppose, playing matches in May and not playing another match until August or July. The fact that the matches are coming thick and fast, does that suit you as players, or would you rather the way it was, or what way do you see that?
I suppose from my perspective definitely suits, because you're playing, say, every fortnight. You can organise your time around that, your training sessions. It's all kind of, what would you say, condensed into a shorter season. And for me, definitely works better regime altogether. You're not playing Mickey Mouse league matches early on in the year that mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. All anyone wants is a championship win and a championship won. And look, I think it's the way forward, to be honest with you.
And do you think that this structure will continue going forward, or do you hope it will continue going forward?
Please God, I know, yeah. It's way more enjoyable.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
nice to be playing championship football every 2 weeks, to be honest with you.
And I know no one in this field ever thought to see Wicklow still in the championship in September, or going into October, or Offaly for that matter. So, like, I mean, from that perspective, I suppose it is good. But Kieran, you're the captain of the team this year. How are you treating this week? Are you treating it any different, or is it just a normal week?
No, I don't like it to get into my head too early. I like to just prepare properly and just obviously rest up this week, get the preparation in, and feel fresh for Saturday. Nothing too much out of the ordinary. I kind of like to keep routine as usual, like, and obviously hopefully go out and perform Saturday.
Yeah, and I suppose that's, again, with the way the football has gone this year, you can have more of a routine and more of a structure.
You know exactly when you're out, like, you know when you're playing championship ball, like, it's easier to work around it, like, and I think it's a good structure, to be honest.
Very good. And how strange is it, lads, playing? You're used to playing, and Daingean, no matter where we're playing over the years, if it was a junior D or junior Z or junior W match down in Doon, we'd always have 100 or 150 people at the match. You know, how strange has it been as players this year playing in empty fields and empty stadiums, I suppose?
I suppose you don't really think about that too much, you know, like, you just, as Shane said, at the end of the day, our job is just to go and play the game, you know, so, like, we have a job to do on the field, and obviously, like, there's plenty of people at home, and it's been live on Facebook there and all that, so, like, you know, everyone's happy enough. I'm sure they've got to see all the games, like, you know, so we're just happy enough to be in the final on Saturday, and hopefully we'll get one more win and we can celebrate then.
As Charlie said, like, it is difficult not seeing probably certain faces of the game, even like if Jimmy Kilmurray, I haven't seen people like that at some of the games, but just been pictures put up in the group of them watching the game and stuff, and we were coming home from a game this year, and that picture was put up of Jimmy watching the game, and everyone was like delighted with it. It was going to our group, so maybe they're not there, but it's our job to, if they're at home, to put a smile on their face at home. So it's still, you're still doing it. They still want Daingean to win just as much, even if they can't be here. So
they might not be there, but you know that they're with you every step of the way. And listen, lads, all I can say is, on behalf of myself and the cameraman Dave and the rigger Ronan, I don't know where the rigger's gone, but he was there anyway. Best luck to you on Saturday. Hey boys, one more game is all it takes, and we'll have a great weekend.
Appreciate
Best
that.
luck to you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Emma.
Right, here we are, folks. We're joined by the chairman of Daingean GA here in the field with the Mini Maroons training behind us here. How are you gearing up? You're getting ready for the county final on Saturday. How are you gearing up?
Yeah, look, it's been. I won't lie. This has been a very stressful county final. It's the first one I've been in as chairman, but you know, there's not too many games where there's such a demand for tickets, and we just can't get them. You know, we have so many supporters looking to go. It's been stressful, but hopefully we'll get there. People are very understanding, in fairness to them. We'll have as much support there as we can possibly get, and we'll get as many tickets as we can get out. But look, people have been really understanding. They know the situation. 200 tickets into O'Connor Park, which seems a bit crazy, but we'll get 100 of our lads in there, and we'll try and get everyone, and we'll try and be as fair as possible with people, and get as many people in as we can.
The town is looking well, the field is looking well, the development's going on behind us here at a fierce pace. I see Charlie Hayes up on the top deck looking out to the big window there as we speak. It's great to see all the work going on around the place.
Yeah, look, it's a combination of a lot of things. It's you know, it's grand to be the chairman of a club when everything's going right, but there's a huge amount of work going on in the background. A lot of guys doing an awful lot of work. Flags, you know, I could sort of point out a couple of flags I've hung. There's been a lot of guys out in the cold on a Tuesday night and up here on Sunday. All the young lads that are here doing a bit with the Mini Maroons have been brilliant at helping us, you know. The development goes down to a committee of sort of 35 people, and, you know, goes down to a town, I don't know what we have, 100 or 1,000, 1,500 people who support us every week.
Yeah, the lotto's going well and the bingo's going well on a fortnightly basis.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going well. You know, people have been really good to us. I suppose we've gone out and tried to do a bit for the community between helping with the COVID and doing bits and pieces like that. But people have been really, really good to the club and backed some of the changes that have happened. When COVID happened, we had to move very quickly into online sales, and people have been brilliant to us. They've really supported us. You can't thank the community, you can't thank the people at Daingean enough, and further afield as well, for the support they give us. And they know, like, that they're supporting Daingean, and they're giving it. We have them coming from everywhere to give support. So look, it's a massive thank from me, from committee, from team, from everyone, that these things wouldn't be happening around here if it wasn't for other people. It'll never be built just in the strength of Sammy Keaton or Porry Keaton here talking about it. It's built through the hard work of a lot of people.
And I suppose one of the ways that we can show the appreciation is by bringing home the cup on Saturday.
Hopefully. The guys have put a lot of work in this year. It's been a very trying time. You can't thank those lads enough. They really have put in a hard shift this year. It's been so tough on them. You know, they're training one week, they're off the next week. They've really done a hard shift, and they've really put their mind to it. They've focused. Keith and Sham, Willie, Tim, John, they've been excellent here. All the boys, there's Kipmen up here, there's Farley, there's more lads up here now helping out than I've ever seen involved in the club, and you know, it's a massive thanks to them. Again, you'd be waiting a while to be in the final if I was sort of to be done on it, so you got to put it down to a lot of the hard work. The guys are really, you can see them here tonight. One text went out and every fella in the place is here to help out with the Mini Maroons, let them see where they're going, let them drive it on, you know, encouraging them to come on and do another little bit and drive the club on to bigger and better things.
And I suppose the last question, as I said to Keith and Sham, any tickets?
No.
Well, the boys have said a brown envelope, so they're better than you are.
Well, listen, I can't be bought.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Thanks, folks.
Right, folks, we're joined here in the middle of the field by Mr. Mini Maroon, Niall Farley, and we're surrounded by the Daingean Mini Maroons, who are here to meet some of the senior players of the club that are playing in the final on Saturday. So we'll just have a quick word with Niall and about what is the Mini Maroons.
The Mini Maroons, I suppose, is the juvenile section of Daingean GAA, and we incorporate hurling and football in the last couple of years, and it's been running for the last 5 years, and every year we have an annual tournament here in the field. So some of the lads actually playing in the final on Saturday have been in the Mini Maroons from the start. They're probably in the first year that was in the final. We have Stephen Joyce, we've Aaron Connolly, Scott, Aaron McCourt, and there's a few others there, to name just a few that's involved in it. And then we also have a few of the lads that have actually been coaching over the years, so they've all come through the system and they've all realised it sort of gives them a bit of involvement in the club, because we play as a parish team with St Vincent's, but Mini Maroons is their own club. It's their own bit of unique identity to the club. They're wearing the crest. They all get Daingean Mini Maroon jerseys every year. We make a thing. We usually have a parade up to town. This year we had it here because of COVID and everything else. Goes all the way through from the winter all the way through to the summer. We take a break and come back in September, but it's not done through age group. It's actually done through their classes. So they're playing with their mates in the classes that they have. But even in the last couple of years, we've other kids that are actually in the parish, but they're in other schools. So we've Croton and Balnagar School involved in it as well.
Yeah, so it's, and I mean, to look around here this evening and to see all the kids, and they're all in their Daingean colours, they're all in the maroon and white, they're all looking forward to Saturday as well, I suppose, and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Ah, yeah, look, it's mighty. It's the community spirit that's involved in the whole lot. It's mammies, daddies, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, nannies, granddads. They have it. They all come down and they all give a hand. Everybody that's involved in it, it just enhances the club as a whole, and they feel like they're all wearing the exact same jersey. The last 2 years, the jersey is the same jersey. You see the kids wearing there that the adult footballers are going to be wearing. So it's now a club jersey. The black one is the keeper's jersey, the white one is the away kit, and also the other keeper's jersey, and the maroon jersey is the exact same jersey that the team will be wearing on Saturday in the final, you know. It's just brilliant, you know what I mean, to see you walking down the town, the amount of kids walking around in Daingean jerseys the last 4 or 5 years. You were involved at the first ever tournament, Paul. You were chairman there when we got it together, you know what I mean. It was actually yourself that named the Mini Maroons. It was a great idea, and it's, you know what I mean, as soon as you say Mini Maroons in the county now, everybody recognises Daingean GAA. So it's a great achievement as the club. I suppose we've probably an average of 160, 180 kids every year in it, you know what I mean? And you can hear them here, they're buzzing, absolutely buzzing. You see the town, it's all full of maroon and white. Every estate has all the flags up now, there's signs around the place, there's cars going around with maroon and white. It's mighty, sure, that's what you want, is it? After all the upheaval during the year, it's great to have this bit of community spirit and looking after it and looking forward to it as a community, you know what I mean? You can't beat it.
That's it. That's what all it's about being in the county final is enjoying soaking up the atmosphere and the atmosphere around the town, and I mean the kids play a huge part in that, and I mean the whole thing is about the future of the kids, I suppose. The building here behind us has been nearly completion now at the minute. I mean they'll benefit immensely from that.
Oh sure, look at pre-COVID, we were there nearly 4 nights a week. We had hurling on, we'd have the under 7s, the under 9s hurling, then you had the Mini Maroons on. one night and then Finson's are using it another night. Like, and everything, like every penny that's coming in from the lotto, the bingo, is all going back into the club. We've a brand new set of juvenile goals there, Ronnie, after getting during the week. You know what I mean? We've a brand new tractor. We've state-of-the-art scoreboard. We're going to have one of the best club facilities in the county. Like, and it's all, everything is just an enhancement of the club week on week. These all paid their few little bob for the t-shirts. The club subsidise them t-shirts. They work out around €30 a head. Every one of them kids paid €20, and that includes all your training session and a jersey. Sure, you can't beat it. You know what I mean? And it's the backing of the committee and the club as a whole to make it. You know what I mean? And everybody buying into the whole ethos of the club and community. Like, that's exactly what we want. I see people out there hanging flags that you would never see in the Daingean GA pitch, but they want it because they know as a community it's going to bring everybody on. And hopefully now next Saturday we come back up here with the cup and we'll all be cheering them on. And these kids, even the school, like you can see the school down there, it's covered in maroon and white. We're winning finals every year in the school, or we're competing in the finals, boys and girls. That's another thing about Mini Maroons. You look around it, it's boys and girls, and in exclusively boys. Like, so it just means these girls, they mightn't play football for Daingean, but who knows? That, like, our own secretary is a female. You know what I mean? Our committee members have women involved in it. Women are the heart and soul of the club. And I always say, if you bring girls to a pitch, boys follow. You know.
And just, I suppose, have the Mini Maroons got a message for the players before we go?
Oh yeah, I'd say, lads, what do we think? Are we going to win on Saturday? They can't hear you in Tullamore. We're going to win on Saturday. Yeah! We are blue, we are white, we are. They are blue, they are white. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we say? 3 cheers, hip hip. Hip hip. I tell them we all want to bring that cup home on Saturday, don't we?
Sorry, Farley can't count. That was 2 cheers.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Okay, folks, with that we'll sign off and thank you very much, and we'll see you all in O'Connor Park on Saturday, where hopefully we'll bring back the Junior Cup 2020, the COVID Maroon Cup. Thank you very much.
And number 12, Tom Furlong. One forward line, number 13, Michael Fox. One forward, Patrick Cosgrove. And number 15, Daniel Fox.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome along here to O'Connor Park in Tullamore for the 2020 Junior A football final between Daingean and Tullamore. Both teams are on the field. Referee is on the field. And we're just getting ready for kick-off now very shortly. Roughly about 5 minutes. Again, with HSE regulations, only 200 supporters allowed in the ground today. And there's serious strict provisions for the 200 people. They have to be well spaced and everything without. So before the match starts, we'll give you the 2 teams lining out for Daingean. No changes in the semi-final. We have Conan Curley in goals, Pádraig Ferguson number 2, Colin Brophy full back, and David Feely in the other corner. Half backs are Stephen Joyce, centre back captains for today is Kieran McAvoy, and number 7 is Adam Bulger. In the centre of the field we have David Walsh wearing number 8 and Scott Millen wearing number 9. Jamie Hayes right half forward, Casey Evans and Charlie Hayes, and then we have Oren Connolly, Shane Tierney and Stephen Burns in the other corner. That's the Daingean team. And in Tullamore we have in goals Anthony Lamb, corner forward Shane Enright, centre forward, centre back, full back Dean Carroll, and Pádraig Brazel cornerback. On the wing we have Cathal Kavanagh, centre back is Mark Conlon who captains the team, and Jay Sheeran is on the other wing. In the midfield we have Josh Evans and Patrick Fahy. Half forward line of Liam Delan, Shane Kelly centre forward, and Tom Furlong on the other corner, the other wing. And the full forward line is Michael Fox, Patrick Cosgrove and Daniel Fox in the other corner. So both of these teams this year are undefeated, the only 2 undefeated teams in the championship of any level, of all grades. And you just hear the announcement, 2 minutes to the playing of the national anthem here in O'Connor Park. The referee has Mark Conlon in the centre of the field, and we're waiting on Kieran McAvoy to come out now for the toss. The referee for today's game is Chris Dwyer from Clara. So as we look ahead now, it's a bright day. The flags are blown down the town, so across into the stand side of the field. If you look at the flags, there's Toss is taking place. Chris Dwyer's dropped the coin and he's tossing it again. And it is Daingean's choice. So Daingean have going to play from right to left, kicking down into the Thornsbury end of the field. Subs are making their way off the field now, and the two teams are getting ready to line up for the national anthem. Daingean, of course, aiming to win their back the Quinn Cup. We were looking at the stats for today's match, and in 1907 on the programme it is listed that Daingean won the championship, and in 1907 it is also listed that Tullamore won the championship. So I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but I know Daingean did win it in 1907. The final was played in 1908. That's it, folks. Both teams getting ready to line out, getting ready to start the game. Both teams, as we said, one of these teams is going to lose their first game in this year's 2020 Junior Championship. Both teams, of course, last year relegated, and both teams looking to return straight back up into the intermediate ranks. So referee Chris Dwyer's in the middle of the field, and we're getting ready to start the game. He's checking that everyone is in place. Checks the watch. We're getting ready to start the game, and the game is on. Up goes the ball. It's up there, and it's won there in the middle of the field by David Walsh. Well held. David Walsh has it. He's sending it into the inside forward line. It's stopped in there by Casey Evans. Casey has it. Casey looks up. He hops it once. Solos it. Looking for help. Shane Tierney. Shane's out. Shane's looking. He sends it inside into the forward line into Oran Conley. Oran has it. He's looking for help. He's a long way out from goal. Back to Shane Tierney on the run. Shane's over the sand side. Sends it in, but that's not going to make it over the bar. Hops in front of the goalkeeper, Anthony Lamb, and Anthony Lamb has it for Tullamore. Coming out the field now. Looking for help. He sends it out to his fullback, Dean Carroll. Dean Carroll goes round the tackle of Jamie Hayes. Out here to number 5, Cathal Kavanagh. Cathal Kavanagh has it. He has space. He's going up the line. He sends it into the middle there. In there towards Shane Kelly. Shane Kelly and Kieran McAvoy tackles Shane Kelly. Shane Kelly has strapping on that left knee. He went off early in the last match against Kilclonford. Sends in the free in there to the corner. Towards corner forward Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox, referee says he picked it up off the ground, rolled up into his hands. The referee says that's not allowed, and he's awarded the free out. Free to be taken in there for Daingean. And it's David Feely. David Feely sends it out, but it's a bad ball. Sends it out, and it's won by Cathal Kavanagh. Cathal Kavanagh into number Daniel Fox. Into Shane Kelly, and Shane Kelly gives it to Patrick Cosgrove. Patrick Cosgrove looking, sends it in with the left boot. Sends it in for the opening score of the game. 1 point to no score from Patrick Cosgrove. Kick out taken there by, the free was taken by David Feely. It was won by, out on the sideline. Kick out was taken by Conan Curley. Out to this wing. Out there towards Kieran McAvoy. Kieran McAvoy, help from Colin Brophy. Brophy has it again, back to Adam Bulger. This is the way Daingean have played all year, slow from the back. Adam Bulger with runners. Adam Bulger again down into the corner here. Race is on. Shane Tierney has it. He's out in front of his man. Handing it back, but he could have got away with it. It was Oran Conley, sorry, into Charlie. Charlie on the loop around. Charlie trying to go around Shane Henry. Charlie does, right boot. Charlie sends it in. That's going to sneak in. It sneaks inside the right, and the first score of the game for Daingean. Great score from Shane Tierney, or from Charlie Hayes. Great ball from Oran Conley. Won the ball, and Charlie was on the wraparound. Took the ball, and Stephen Burns is coming from corner forward. He's gone up into the back line. And he's chasing his man here. He's on the run across the field. That's not going to. It's won there by Tullamore. That's won by Tom Furlong. Tom Furlong has it, and Stephen Burns is trying to mark him. He's not going anywhere with the ball. He sends it into the middle. In there to Jay Sheeran. Jay Sheeran over the far side. Over under the stand side. Jamie Hayes misses the tackle. Tullamore have it. Is in there to Patrick Fahy. Patrick Fahy has it. He's looking up, looking for help in the corner. In there to Michael Fox. Michael Fox has it. Trying to go around the attention of David Feely. That's blocked there by David Feely. And Daingean have it. David Walsh. Walshy has it coming out to Jamie Hayes. Jamie Hayes looking up. Jamie solves it. Goes around the tackle of Patrick Fahy. Jamie's looking for help inside. He sends it in. But that's one in there by the sweeper, Mark Conlon. Mark Conlon has it coming out. Out there to Patrick Fahy. Patrick Fahy over the stand side of the field. Sends it into the corner again. First time ball in towards Michael Fox. Michael Fox has it. Colin Brophy shadowing him. Michael Fox turns back outside. Turns back inside. Turns back out again. Sends it with the right boot. That's in, that's high, but that's not going to go anywhere. That's gone over to the left-hand side and gone wide. Both teams looking to get that ball into the inside forward line very quick. Both teams have had high-scoring matches this year in the championship. Daingean, of course, the last night. 2-17 on the board against Clara. And Tullamore had a much tougher semi-final against Kilclonford. Conan Curley getting ready to take kick out. Sends it straight up the middle, up towards David Walsh. Walsh is up, he misses it, breakdown, but it's won there by Jay Sheeran. Jay Sheeran for Tullamore. Sends it on in here into Liam Deland. Liam Deland back into, a heavy tackle, but the referee says nothing wrong with that. And it has it, Charlie Hayes has it. Charlie's coming up, Charlie's looking up, he sends it into the corner again. In here towards Shane Tierney. Shane's out in front of his man again. Shane's looking for a runner, he's looking for help. There's no one with him. Charlie takes the ball back off Shane. Charlie goes again, but he sends it in again. That's going to drop short. And Anthony Lamb has it. He's been tackled there in the corner by Owen Conley, but he got it out to Shane Enright. Again, this game, like the semi-final, Daingean semi-final, being played at a hectic pace. Patrick Fahy for Tullamore. Patrick Fahy has it. He's looking up, sends it inside there in towards the inside forward line again, and that's Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox, first time ball in, but it's cut out there by Pádraig Ferguson. Pádraig out to David Walsh. Over to Kieran McAvoy. Kieran McAvoy sends it down this side towards Jamie Hayes. Jamie's up. Jamie's tackled in the air. Referee says nothing wrong with that. Casey Evans goes in for the tackle. Tullamore have it. Tullamore have it here with Mark Conlon. Mark Conlon, the captain for today's game, sends it back inside. In there to Josh Evans. Josh Evans sends it out to number 10, who's Liam Deland. Back to Josh Evans. Josh is looking up. Again into that forward line in there. And it's miscommunication there from the Daingean back line and with the habit. Won there by Adam Bulger. Or that's Stephen Joyce. Stephen has been very influential throughout this whole year. Now it's Kieran McAvoy. Out to Stephen Burns. Stephen Burns roving up into the back line. Back to Kieran McAvoy again. Here's looking to the inside forward line again, and that's back in towards Shane Tierney again. Shane has it. Shane's trying to go around his man. He's on his bike. He's not. Turns back outside. Shane tries it from a cute angle, but it goes out to the left hand side and goes wide. The Daingean management team there, Keith Higgins telling Stephen Burns to get up the field. Stephen Burns' man is free over on the stand side. That's gone, that's kick out, and it's kicked straight over the sideline. It's a point apiece, 6 minutes and 20 seconds gone in the game. 1 point each. Sideline ball is taken. Jamie Hayes has it. Jamie's going through. Jamie with the left boot. Jamie sends it in, and Jamie sends it over the bar. A great score for Jamie Hayes. The scorer of 1-9 in the semi-final. And there you go again, that trusty left boot. Daingean lead, 2 points to 1. Nearly 7 minutes gone. Anthony Lamb getting ready to take kick out. Anthony Lamb kicks it out here under the terrace side. It's won there by Tullamore by Cathal Kavanagh. Cathal Kavanagh have it, but that's Adam Bulger cuts it off. Adam Bulger sends it in over top towards Shane Tierney, but Shane Tierney missed it, and Owen Conley got it, and Owen Conley was mowed, and the referee Chris Dwyer says no tackle. That's absolutely outrageous. I don't know what he was looking at. Ball is over the far side. It's Tom Furlong. Owen Conley is still down on the ground. Tom Furlong has it for Tullamore, plays it into the middle of the field, in there towards Jay Sheeran. Jay Sheeran coming forward, tries to get around David Walsh, kicks it into the corner instead. In there, Tullamore have it, the corner back coming running up Shane Enright. Shane Enright tries to send it in over the top, and that's one in there. It's not Tullamore have it still. It's out here to number 11, who's Shane Kelly. Shane Kelly sends it in with the right boot. Shane Kelly sends it over to the left-hand side and wide. Oran Connolly has got attention down there. I don't know how that wasn't a tackle. As sure as it got, it was a boot left in from the Tullamore man, but Chris Dwyer is the man with the whistle in his mouth, and he said no. Conan Curley getting ready to take kick out. Sun has come out in O'Connor Park from behind the clouds, and Conan kicks it out here to the side, and that's out to Colin Brophy. Colin Brophy into the middle towards Adam Bulger. Adam has it. Adam's going to go on a run. He's not. He gives it out there to Scott Millen. Scott's going to go on a run. Scott looks up. He doesn't. He has it. Scott's looking for Jamie Hayes in the wraparound. Jamie has it. Jamie sends it into the corner. In there towards Oran Connolly. Oran gets up and Oran sends it in with the right boot and sends it straight over the bar. A beautiful score from Oran Connolly. Showing no ill effects from that tackle a few minutes ago. Got up, got the ball from Jamie Hayes straight up. First time, send it in, right boot over the bar. Split the post, 3 points to 1 in favour of Daingean. 8.5 minutes on the clock. Again, the game has been played at a frantic pace. Kick out from Tullamore. Adam Lamb up the middle and one there well in the middle, but broke down. Daingean have it. They have. David Walsh has it. Sends it to Charlie Hayes. Charlie dancing around 1 or 2 tackles again, pulled to the ground, and referee this time blows his whistle and gives a free to Charlie Hayes. Jamie's looking to take this free. Well won in the air there by David Walsh. He seems to be sporting some sort of a man bun today. I'm not sure what the story with that is, but sure, each to his own, as they say. Jamie Hayes getting ready to take this kick. 45, 50 yards out. Jamie gets a good 4 or 5 yards with it, but it's in there and it's gone to the right hand side and gone wide. Hopped in and hopped over. Jamie's thought a good few yards with the run up there.
Come on, Tullamore, lift it!
Anthony Lamb got able to take this out. A big weekend in O'Connor Park here. There's the intermediate final is on after this with St. Ryan's and Kilcormac Calahi. Kick out taken. One there by Jamie Hayes. Jamie has it. He's been tackled by 2 Tullamore men. He lost the ball in the tackle, but no, the referee says he's been tackled unfairly. And the free into Jamie. Jamie has it over under the stand side. Free taken by Jamie short to Casey Evans. Casey into Joyce. Joyce out to Kieran, and Kieran McAvoy was tackled just as he went to kick the ball. His foot was tripped. The referee says free in. And I see Shane Tierney coming running out. Shane is going to place it on the ground. 47, 48 yards out. Shane Tierney getting ready to take this free. Shane sends it in. That's not going to make it. It's going to drop short. Anthony Lamb has it. He's been tackled by Charlie Hayes, but it's out there. It's out, and that ball goes out off of Tullamore man, I think, but the linesman says no. It might be a bit biased. They went out off of Adam Bulger. Tullamore have it. Sideline ball to Jay Sheeran. Sends it back into the back line. Back out to Jay Sheeran here on the terrace side. Jay Sheeran, Charlie's not going to go to him. Jay Sheeran turns back inside. Gives it into the middle there into Cathal Kavanagh. Cathal Kavanagh sends it into the middle again. He has help there with Patrick Feely. Patrick Fahy even. Patrick Fahy back out here to Mark Conlon. Mark Conlon looks up. Tullamore happy enough to play it nice and slow. And Charlie Hayes tackled it. Again, Chris Dwyer blows the free. Mark Conlon takes the free. Mark Conlon takes the ball back again. Tackled by David Walsh and loses the ball in the tackle, and Charlie's going to go down. Has Charlie got it? He hasn't. And the ball is scrappy. It's out there again with Tullamore man have it. Tullamore number 12, Tom Furlong, working hard, sends it over to the far side of the field. That's over towards Patrick Fahy, I think. Patrick Fahy has it, turns inside James Joyce. Stephen Joyce. James Joyce. Stephen Joyce. I don't know which one of the Joyces anyway. Tullamore have it. Tullamore sent in, but that's not going to go anywhere. That's not going to trouble Conan Curley. Conan Curley has it. Out there to Adam Bulger. Adam's on the run. He sends it up the field here towards Colin Brophy. Colin Brophy loses it in the tackle. Colin Brophy sends it in, and that's out, and it's a sideline ball to Tullamore. Tullamore get the ball on quick. It's in there to Cathal Kavanagh. Cathal Kavanagh into the corner. In towards Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox has it. He's trying to go around Stephen Burns. Him and Stephen Burns having a right good ding-dong battle. Back out there, and Tullamore man is trying to get around Adam Bulger, but he's not. It's out to Michael Fox. Michael Fox sends it across, but that's cut out there by Ciara McAvoy. Ciara McAvoy has it. Out to Casey Evans. Casey has it a long way from goal. Casey in his own half, and now he's gone on the run. He's gone into his own half. He's been chased by Tullamore man. Casey turns back in. He's looking for help, and he has it with Ciara McAvoy. Ciara McAvoy over the top towards Jamie Hayes. Jamie Hayes out in front of his man. Jamie turns around. He's looking for open space. Jamie sends it in. Left boot sends it in, and it creeps inside the post. A lovely score, and a huge score from Jamie Hayes. Well worked from Daingean the whole way up the field. Casey Evans, superb work. Got the ball, looked up, made a run up the field, broke the gain line. Gave the ball into Jamie, and Jamie turned around and slotted it over the bar inside the right hand up post. Kick out taken from Anthony Lamb. Up goes Scott Millen. Well won by Scott Millen in the middle field. Calls his mark. Scott takes it into Stephen Joyce. Stephen Joyce has it. Charlie's running off his shoulder. He's not going for Charlie. He's giving it in there towards Casey Evans again. Casey's playing a stormer into the corner towards Shane Tierney. Shane Tierney has it. Shane's trying to go around his man. Shane he's going to take a shot. He's not. He loses the ball in the tackle, but he gets it back. Shane has it turned back outside, hits off Tullamore and gets out to Casey Evans. Casey has it. Adam Bulger has it. Adam is down, gets it down, and Adam sends it in, and Adam sends it over to the right hand side and wide. Unfortunately, he snatched at the shot, and Stephen Burns again is up the field after Daniel Fox. Far side of the field. Score stands at 4 points to 1. 14 minutes gone. 4 points to 1 in favour of Daingean. If it stays like that, we'll be very happy. Kick out taken by Anthony Lamb. Out over the stand side into the shadows. It's won there by Cathal Kavanagh. Cathal Kavanagh sends it in. He takes his mark into Tom Furlong. Tom Furlong back to Cathal Kavanagh into Pádraig Brazel. Pádraig Brazel has it. Pádraig Brazel sends it back out to Josh Evans. Josh Evans is going through the middle, and Scott Millen trying to tackle him. There's two men tackling him now. And it's out to Patrick Fahey. Patrick Fahey's looking up. Tullamore aren't making much ground. They're being held there. Jay Sheeran trying to make the ground into the forward line. And it's into Cathal Kavanagh. Cathal Kavanagh, now they're making space. They're starting to get motor now and get in. It's in there to Pádraig Brazel. Pádraig Brazel sends it into Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox into the inside forward line again. And that's Tom Furlong has it. Over in the shadows. They're coming well back out, way out the field again, out to Jay Sheeran. Well outside the 50-yard line. And that's Josh Evans now. Tullamore slow and steady build up. But they're coming back again. They're back out to Jay Sheeran again. They're not making any inroads in. They've come right back up into their own half of the field now with the ball. Back to captain Mark Conlon. Mark Conlon's trying to get in. They're not any further up the field. They're not making any ground. And he's been tackled there. Shane Kelly's been tackled by Ciara McAvoy, but he sends in a ball into the corner. There they have it now. The full forward has it. Full forward, Patrick Cosgrove has it. Going to go with the right boot, sends it in. Patrick Cosgrove sends it in, sends it out to the right hand side and wide. Another wide ball as the referee, Chris Dwyer, blows the first water break on 15 minutes and 53 seconds. And the score stands at 4 points to 1 in favour of Daingean. Jamie Hayes with 2 points, Charlie Hayes with 1 point, and Oran Conley with a great point. Tullamore's only score coming from Patrick Cosgrove, the opening score of the game, but they've failed to register a white flag since that. Very few people over in the stand today. The sun is shining. A beautiful day here in O'Connor Park. A perfect day for football. The wind seems to have died down. The Daingean boys go to take on the water again. They're running in, and the Tullamore boys are just walking in. I know we have people watching the live stream match today from Australia, America, Abu Dhabi, or Abu Dhabi, or whatever you call it. Abu something. One of them foreign places anyway. So, again, Daingean had a great win in the Junior C's last night over in Walsh Island. Which by the time you all watch this video, you should have known that, anyway. Semi-final could be pledged by the time. I keep thinking we're live streaming again, but we're not. Chris Dwyer gives a longer break than Noel Cooney. Oh, Noel Cooney just wants you to run over, blow your nose and go back out. So we're back in, we're getting ready to restart the play. A kick out for Conan Curley. From that wide ball from Patrick Cosgrove. Conan with the customary tights. I heard he got new tights for today. Conan sends it out this side into the terrace side, out to Colin Brophy. Colin Brophy has it over the top to Scott Millen. Scott Millen has it. Scott's looking for help. He has Kieran McAvoy with him. He uses Kieran McAvoy. Kieran McAvoy back to Stephen Joyce. Stephen Joyce inside to Adam Bulger. Adam Bulger sends it over across the middle there to. That's back to Colin Brophy again. Colin Brophy out to David Walsh with the man bun. Sends it in, but that's cut out there. No, it's not. It's Shane Tierney. Oran Conley has it. Oran's at the window. Brilliant ball. And he's going through the tackle. That's Shane Tierney, sorry. Shane Tierney has it. Right boot, left boot. Sends it in and sends it over the bar. A brilliant score from Shane Tierney. Well won ball. He got out in front of Shane Kelly. He managed to, I don't know how way he done it. It was a sort of a MacGyver-esque tackle. Got the ball on the ground. A couple of spins, got up. And with his left boot, sent it in and sent it over the bar. That brings Daingean tally to 5 points to 1. 5 points to 1 in favour of Daingean. Kick out is taken over to the far side, in under the stand again. They're looking that side of the field. They're trying to expose that area. Patrick Cosgrave wins it, sends it on up the field. The race is on here between David Feely and Michael Fox. David Feely's in front. David Feely has it, I think. David Feely does a good tussle. David Feely has it. David Feely wins it and uses Kieran McAvoy, and it's back there to Stephen Burns. Stephen Burns drops it, but he wins it back again. Out to Adam Bulger. Adam Bulger up to Kieran McAvoy. Kieran McAvoy rides that tackle, sends it in, but that's going to be won there by Jay Sheeran. No, it's not. Jay Sheeran left it behind him, and Jamie Hayes is going to get to it first, is he? No, he's not. Charlie Hayes has it. Charlie sends it into over the top. That's Oran Conley has it. Oran's out in front, and Oran calls the mark. Great thinking, Oran Conley. Absolutely unreal football from Oran Conley to think of taking the mark. Got out in front of his man Shane Enright and won that ball. Oran Conley sends it in the free and sends it over that bar. Beautiful score from Oran Conley. Great ball from Charlie Hayes. And great thinking from Oran Conley. A young man playing his first year of junior football with Daingean. A lot of these boys, Stephen Joyce, Scott Millen, Oran Conley, all in their first year. Kick out taken. Out under the terrace side, and it's won there by Patrick Fahey. Charlie Hayes hit Noel Cooney a dig on the way by. It was totally unintentional. Charlie Hayes has it in there to Oran Conley. Oran's out there looking for plenty of ball. Oran sends it in again, looking for another great score, but it's stopped on the line by Anthony Lamb. He got the big hands up and stopped it from going over the bar. Oran Conley was looking to get his third point of the game. Tullamore have it in the back line. It's back to Anthony Lamb again. They're going to play around out here. They have a man out here in the wing. It's Tom Furlong. Charlie Hayes is going to go to him. Charlie Hayes is going to tackle him. He fell to the ground himself, and Charlie went in. He shouldn't have went in, and he fell to the ground himself, and Charlie should have let him up, but Tom Furlong has the free. The referee is telling Charlie to go back. He's telling the Tullamore man to go back to him. Free to be taken here with Mark Conlon. Mark Conlon takes it short. In there to Jay Sheeran. Jay Sheeran has it. Out to the wing here to the middle of the field. Patrick Fahey, the midfielder. Back into Mark Conlon again. Tackled by Jamie, but he gets away with it. Into Liam Delan. Liam Delan in the middle of the field. Liam Delan drops it. Gets it back up again and gets it into Patrick Fahey. Patrick Fahey out to Shane Kelly. Shane Kelly over across the switches to play. Over to number 4, Pádraig Brazel, starting to come forward a bit. Pádraig started into Shane Kelly. Shane Kelly's looking to get on the scoreboard. He's not. He sends it into the inside forward end. That's cut out there by Tullamore by David Feely. David Feely has it. He gives it to the older lad with Stephen Burns. Out to Adam Bulger. Adam Bulger into Kieran McAvoy. Stephen Burns is letting all the young lads do what they're running. He's just winning the ball and giving it out. Kieran McAvoy, great ball across the field towards Scott Millen. Scott Millen, another man playing first year football for Daingean. Scott Millen has it. He's looking. He gives it into Kieran McAvoy. Kieran has it. He gives it to Casey Evans. Casey's looking for the wraparound from Shane Tierney. Shane Tierney has it. Shane's on the run. Shane's looking for help again, but he sends it in. Stephen Joyce has it. Stephen Joyce back to Shane Tierney. Shane Tierney's one-on-one. He shoots and he misses. It just goes to the left-hand side and wide. He nearly took the umpire over it. Very nearly took him over it. Wouldn't be the first time in O'Connor Park I've seen an umpire on his arse. Kick out is taken. It's a bad kick out. Oran Conley has it. Oran Conley sets it into the open goal. The referee is saying no. The referee is disallowing it. He's saying he was too close. I don't know. He's giving the free out anyway. Oran Conley thought he was actually gifted a goal. Gifted a goal. The kick out is taken. Again they're taken badly. And Charlie Hayes wins it this time. Once again, Charlie sends it in, but Charlie doesn't. He sends it to the left-hand side and wide. And Anthony Lamb is after having an absolute mare in there for the last 2 minutes. The first kick out, he kicked it straight to Oran Conley. The second kick out, he kicked it straight to Charlie Hayes. Sure, he can keep doing that all day long. We won't say no to it. score stands at 6 points to 1 to Daingean. 22 and a half minutes gone. Anthony Lamb, third time lucky, might find the Tullamore man hopefully. Someone will tell him the rules how to play the game. Kick out taken, up the middle of the field, up towards Walshy. The man bun rose up, broke it down, and Kieran McAvey has it. Kieran McAvey's been tackled there from behind by Shane Kelly. He sends it back to Adam Bulger. Adam Bulger has time. He hasn't got much time though. Adam Bulger sends it into Scott Millen. Scott Millen over the top to Adam Bulger again. Adam has it, he's on the run. Adam turns back in. He's looking for the runner inside. Casey Evans has it with the big red boots. Casey into Stephen Joyce. Stephen Joyce looking for Scott Millen if he wants to use him. He's not, he goes down. Stephen is down, but Casey Evans has it. Casey's tackled. Casey, but the ball is taken off him. The ball is taken off him. Tullamore going to break his speed up the field now with Liam Duran. Over to the far side of the field there towards, that's Cathal Kavanagh. Cathal Kavanagh has it into the corner. In there with Stephen Burns, the old war horse wins it. Stephen Burns wins it and sends it out to Pádraig Bulger, I think, Pádraig Ferguson. That's over there to, I can't see who that is. Casey Evans into Charlie Hayes. Charlie has space. Is Charlie going to use Shane Terry? He's not. He has Oran Conley. Oran turns and gives it back to Charlie Hayes. Charlie right boot. Charlie sends it in. And Charlie raises another white flag. 2 points for Charlie Hayes today on the board. Great work from the Daingean forwards. Great work, great movement, great looking around. Every time they get the ball, they're looking up and they're using another great ball by Oran Conley over the top to Charlie Hayes. Charlie turned around, had one look at the post and knew exactly what he was going to do. They don't always work out, but sometimes they do. Jamie Hayes is having a chat with the referee. I don't know what he's talking about, but there's some sort of an argument. Number 4 for Tullamore is down on the ground, getting attention. It's Pádraig Brazil. So 25 minutes, 24 and a half minutes on the clock. Anthony Lamb getting ready to take the scout. Sends it out this side to the terrace. Over here towards the Tullamore man, he has it. Tullamore man Patrick Fahey has it, turns inside. He gives the ball into the middle. In there towards Pádraig Brazil. Pádraig Brazil down to number 10, who's Liam Duran. Back to Mark Conlon. Mark Conlon sends it over the top. The man out free. Man is out free and he drops the ball, but he gets it back up again. And he's going on the run now. That's Jay Sheeran. Over in the stand side. He's looking for movers inside. He sends it into the corner. That's in there towards Michael Fox. Michael Fox has it. He's out in front of David Feely. Gives it back out to the brother Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox slips it inside to number 12, who's Tom Furlong. Tom Furlong comes right back out the field. They're driving it up the field and then they're coming back down the field. Go to Jay Sheeran. Jay Sheeran sends it into Daniel Fox. Tullamore slow and patient. Patrick Fahey has it. They're going back out the field and Daingean are driving them out the field. Again, they're back out in the middle of the field now where the ball in the 21 yard line. Switches it over here, play Cathal Kavanagh is loose all over here in his own. But again, he's 60, 75 yards out. Ball in over the top. In there towards Tom Furlong. Tom Furlong gives it into number 10, who's Liam Duran. Liam Duran's going to take a shot. He's not. He's been hassled in there. He's been hassled and harried. And the Daingean men are going to come away with that ball. Adam Bulger has. That's fantastic work by Daingean. Fantastic work. And there's Charlie Hayes back on the half back line, working hard for Daingean. Stephen Burns has it. Out here to Colin Brophy. Colin Brophy to Casey Evans. The half backs are right back up and they're helping out the backs. The half forwards. Charlie Hayes has it. Switches the play all the way across the field. Stephen Joyce is on his own. Stephen Joyce has plenty of room now. Plenty of time. Get that ball up and go on the run. Stephen Joyce is on the run and Jamie Hayes is going up this side of the field. The men free everywhere. Stephen Joyce is carrying the ball into the tackle. Comes back here to help. He's helped back there from Pádraig Ferguson. Pádraig Ferguson into Kieran McAvey. Kieran McAvey loses it, but he gets it back up again. Kieran McAvey's in trouble, but he's not. His speed takes him out of that tackle. He's been tackled there by Mark Conley, Shane Kelly. And Tullamore win the ball back and it's there with Pádraig Brazil. Pádraig Brazil has it in the middle of the field. Out there, Tullamore still have it. In here to Jay Sheeran. Jay Sheeran sends it into the left hand corner. But that's one in there by Stephen Burns. Broke down and Charlie Hayes is back in the half back line. Wins the break off Stephen Burns. Sends it out to the brother Charlie. Charlie has Casey Evans going on the run if he needs him. Charlie's going to use him. He's going to go around him. Now Jamie loses the ball. Should have given it to Casey Evans when he was going ahead of him, but it's easier said than done when you're up here. Number 12, Tom Furlong breaking for Tullamore. Coming to Scott Millen. Again, turns back into the play, into Patrick Fahey. Over across the middle of the field. That's Josh Evans. Josh Evans has it, sends it into the corner. In there to Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox is trying to go around the attentions of Colin Brophy. Daniel Fox is turning back inside. He's not going anywhere again. That's out to Patrick Fahey. Patrick Fahey has it, left boot, sends it in, but that's going to go well wide. That's gone the full of two Ray Francis buses wide. Kick out taken quick by Conan Curley. But the referee is not happy with the kick out and he sends it back. You're not going to get away too quick with this. Chris Dwyer, the Clara man. Scoreline 7 points to 1 in favour of Daingean. 27 minutes played. Nearly half time. And the Tullamore management are going to make a substitution. And on goes Aaron Pearce. Aaron Pearce is going in there. Can't see who's going off at the minute. Aaron Pearce is in there. That is, who's that?
Substitution on the Tullamore team, number 17, Aaron Pierce, replaces number 10, Liam
Delan is gone. Kick out has been taken and Charlie Hayes has it over here on the terrace side. Charlie has ground open in front of him. The whole place is open up. He gives it into Shane Tierney. Shane runs back around and the loop around. Shane sends it in, but sends it to the left hand side and wide. Unlucky that kick out was taken quick and Daingean got it. Shane had to just compose himself a little bit more. Certainly this first half, Daingean are well on top. 7 points to 1. Kick out to be taken over the far side of the field. That's one in there. One in there by Michael Fox, I think. Gives it in Tullamore, looking to build and trying to get a few more scores before the half-time whistle comes. And that's Shane Henry. Shane Henry sends it on to Tom Furlong. Tom Furlong is looking to go on a run. Stephen Burns is in front of him, but that he has help outside him. And that's Cathal Kavanagh over under the stand in the corner, going into the corner, going further and deeper into the corner. Daniel Fox back out here to Patrick Fahey. Patrick Fahey has it. Tackled by Scott Millen. Scott Millen put the hand in the back and Chris Dwyer pulls him up and says it's a free in. 29.5 minutes in the clock. Tullamore going to register their second score to a free, and it's Shane Kelly getting ready to take the free. Shane Kelly 25 metres out. Shane Kelly right boot sends it in. Sends it in and sends it over the bar. Shane Kelly, deadly accurate from the freeze.
Additional time at the end of this half, at least 3 minutes, including water break.
We've at least 3 minutes of additional time taken. Kick out is taken. It broke down to Tullamore, won the break. Tullamore have it with Jay Sheeran. Jay Sheeran sends it in, low ball into the middle. In there, and that's Tullamore. Thought it was a pick up, but the referee says no. Jay Sheeran has it again. Back out here to Josh Evans. Josh is turning around, he's looking for help. He has help with Patrick Fahey behind him. Patrick Fahey has it. Going around the attention of David Walsh. Patrick Fahey sends it into the corner. And the referee blows. He was tackled there by David Feely. Michael Fox, and the referee blows the free, and Tullamore have got their second free from the scoreable position. Shane Kelly is getting ready to take, looking to register Tullamore's third score. 2 frees from very scored positions in the last 2 minutes. Shane Kelly takes the free. He sends it in, but this time he pulls it to the left and wide. So Daingean know now that they're going to have to compose themselves in the backs and not be giving away a silly freeze, because this Shane Kelly has been known throughout the year, and throughout the years indeed, to be a lethal score free taker. 7-2 to Daingean. 31 minutes played. Kick out taken by Conan Curley. Over this side to Colin Brophy. Colin Brophy back in there to Adam Bulger. Adam has it. Adam into the middle, into... That's over to Stephen Joyce, I think. Stephen Joyce has it now. Stephen's over the far side of the field. He's on the run. He's looking for help. He has Kieran McAvoy with him, I think. Crew has it. Or is that Scott Millen? I can't see. Crew has it back to David Walsh. David Walsh had him buzzing into Casey Evans. Casey has it. Casey turns around. He has Charlie outside him. Casey doesn't use him. Sends him into the corner. In there towards Shane Tierney. Shane Tierney calls the mark and he continues on. Shane has it and he goes coming a loop and out right out around the field. Shane sends it over across the field there. He has help there with David Walsh. David Walsh wins a great ball. David Walsh sends it in and it's gone out off the blocked on the shot. And it's out for a 45. Great vision from Shane Tierney there to spot David Walsh. And the man bun rose high. He has a very a look of Zlatan Ibrahimovic about him there today. So the first 45 of the game. That's out here. This could possibly be the last kick of the half. Shane Tierney getting ready to take this. Shane Tierney sends it in, sends it high. It's not going to make it, he's going to get a fist. Casey Evans buries it. Oh, he got his foot on the ball. Sent it in and sent it over the bar. He could have put it into the top corner of the net. Oh, jeez, it just broke down off a Tullamore man. Great reactions from Casey Evans to swing that boot. It could have went anywhere, but luckily for Daingean, went up and over the bar to lead the score 8 points to 2. This will surely be the last kick out of the half, and there it is. The referee, Chris Dwyer, blows the half-time whistle. And Daingean, 8 points to 2. They'll be kicking into the O'Brien Park end of the field in the second half. And again, due to the restrictions this year, there'll be no going into the dressing rooms, there'll be no going into nice cosy place. The Tullamore boys are making their way through the tunnel. Maybe they're going out the back to do it with. So we'll see you again the second half, and we'll take a quick water break. Right, folks, we're back for the second half. Tullamore back out in the field, and Daingean are just breaking out their huddle now. So again, Daingean 8 points to 2 up. If it stays like that, there'll be happy men in Daingean tonight. Referee Chris Dwyer has the ball at his feet. And off a pity, there's only 100 people, 100 supporters from each side at this match today, and the same for all the finals. And the senior final tomorrow, of course, Tullamore are playing Road in that senior final tomorrow as well. Chris Dwyer getting ready to start the game, the second half. Game is on, it's up there towards David Walsh. David Walsh up, breaks it down, Scott Millen wins the break. Scott has it, Scott looking to build early. Adam Bulger on the run, over the shoulder, in towards Casey Evans. Casey Evans has it, turns round, Casey solos it, turns back out, looking to help out to Charlie Hayes. Charlie back into Scott Millen. Scott has it, coming around, David Walsh outside him if he needs him. Casey has it, or Scott has it. Scott's been tackled once or twice, he's on the ground. Referee's not giving him any free though. Tullamore are going to work this out, I think. Tullamore referee is going to, I don't know what he's going to do. I think he's going to hop the ball, is he? He's going to throw it up because it was in between 2 or 3 lads. And no one knew what was going on, so the referee, Chris Dwyer, is ready to throw the ball up. And it's up there between Shane Kelly and David Walsh. And the crew has it. He's tackled on the ground, the boot went in, and referee, he's hopping the ball again. Oh, jeez, he's getting very fond of just hopping the ball. 3rd time in a couple of minutes he done it. Sure, they got that was a free to Ciara McAvoy. But anyway, he's the man with the whistle. Again, Shane Kelly and David Walsh. Up goes Walsh, he wins it again, and Daingean have it. Scott Millen wins the break again. Still no tackle, and he's trying to break out. He's 2 Tullamore men over him, and the referee has, I don't know, I just don't know, I do not know what he's at. He awards the free to Tullamore. Tullamore got the game on quick. They've taken the free, and it's over the far side towards Carl Kavanagh. Carl Kavanagh has it right under the stand side. Running up the line, tackled by Ciara McAvoy. Gets it back in there to Patrick Fahy. Patrick Fahy tries to go around the attention of Adam Bulger. He's on the ground and sends it back out. He needs help. Sends it out here, back out the field to the middle of the field. And it's out there to Jay Sheeran. Jay Sheeran, left boot, sends it in. That's going to go right into Conan Curley's hands. Conan has it over the top. It's out there towards, it's out to Adam Bulger. Adam has it in turn, or it's Pádraig Ferguson. I think Pádraig Ferguson sends it over here to Stephen Joyce. Stephen Joyce has it. Walsh in the middle if he needs him. He goes round the tackle, sends it into Zlatan Ibrahimovic now. Zlatan has it. Zlatan sends it back over to Ciara McAvoy. Ciara McAvoy, the captain today. Kieran has it. Sends it over here to Adam Bulger. Adam has it again. They're slow and patient now. Adam has it, trying to build in the back again. Stephen Burns has it, the old warhorse. Stephen has it up to Kieran McAfee. Kieran has it, Burns was tackled late, but he goes up. Crew McAfee sends it into the corner, into Shane Tierney. Shane has it. Shane trying to go around the tension of two men, turns into trouble, but he has it still. Shane, and he gets away from his man, and he's going around the attentions of Dean Carroll. Shane Tierney sends it in, Jamie Hayes. Jamie left boot, Jamie snatched it out and sent it to the right hand side and wide. Just unlucky by Jamie. Again, could have had a free in there, I think. But Jamie just snatched it out of the left boot, sent it out to the right hand side and wide. Kick out from Anthony Lamb, out to the middle there. Broke down by Stephen Joyce. And the referee, he must have got a new book or something at the weekend, because he's after, since half time, he's made a couple of very dodgy decisions. That ball was broke down by Stephen Joyce. The Tullamore man went down. I didn't see anything exceptionally hard in it. It was Aaron Pearce is down for Tullamore. Aaron Pearce and Scott Millen is down for Daingean, and we have James Joyce on and Ciara Hickey, the physios for Daingean, on to help. So Aaron Pearce is down. He's getting attention for his leg. So how in the name of Jesus that was a free and the ball up in the air, I don't know. But anyway, the referee has awarded a free. 8 points to 2 in favour of Daingean still. Scott Millen appears to have a bloody nose, I think. Or wiping his nose anyway. So Mark Condon with the ball for Tullamore. Mark Condon getting ready to take the free kick. There's a young guy kicking the ball down underneath me here, and I swear to Jesus, if I don't get him, I bust that ball if I get it, I swear to God. Mark Condon for Tullamore has it, sends it into the corner, in here towards Martin Fox. Martin Fox turns around Stephen Burns. Michael Fox has it. Michael Fox running into the middle looking for help. Sends it in there towards Aaron Pearce. Aaron Pearce up. Aaron Pearce scots up and he sends it with the right boot. Sends it over the bar for Tullamore's first score of the second half. 8 points to 3 in favour of Tullamore. Or in favour of Daingean. Jesus. 8 points to 3 in favour of Daingean. Tullamore got the first score of the first half. They got the first score of the second half. The kick out is taken by Conor Curley over there towards. That's won there by Colin Brophy. Colin Brophy has it, sends it into to Adam Bulger. Adam loses it. Tullamore have it through Jay Sheeran. Tullamore's tackled by Charlie Hayes, and that's a free in for Tullamore. Again, a very, very soft free from the referee. And that's back to Shane Kelly now. Shane Kelly getting ready to take 45 yards out on the 45-yard line. Getting ready to take this free. Is he going to go for the score? Is he going to play it short? He looks like he's going to go for the score. Sends it in. It's gone high and it's going to drop. And it's dropped straight into Conor Curley's hands. And Conor Curley has help out there through David Feely. David Feely sends it into the middle. Into Ciara McAfee, back to Charlie Hayes. Up to Adam Bulger. Great running off the shoulder by the Daingean men. Adam Bulger has it. Tug of the jersey there, and surely they got that's a free. And the referee says yes. Out time. Free taken quickly by Adam Bulger into David Walsh. David Zlatan Walsh. Zlatan Walsh out to Stephen Joyce. Stephen Joyce has it. Goes around the attention. One or two men loses it, but still has time to get it up. Gives it to Charlie Hayes. Daingean need to settle themselves now in the second half. The start of the second half. Get a score on the board and just settle themselves. Stephen Joyce has it. He has help with Scott Millen out in the wing, but he doesn't use it. He sends it in, but it come off the back for Tullamore man, but it's out in front. That's surely to God, that's a push in the back. For the love of God, referee, what are you looking at? Tullamore have the ball coming out. Oran Conley was surely pushed in the back there, and Tullamore have it. Trying to build from the back here now. Over the top here, and that's over towards Tom Furlong. Tom Furlong has it for Tullamore. Trying to go around the hinge to Stephen of Scott Millen. Furlong has it, sends it into the corner. In there towards Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox hops it and loses it. Sends it back out here to Pádraig Breslin. Pádraig Breslin has it. Back out to Tom Furlong. Tom Furlong has it again. Tullamore not looking to get a score on the board. They need to get scores on the board, but they're not looking to. Josh Evans has it back to Tom Furlong. They're coming back out the field. Again, he drives it back up into his own half. Up there to Mark Condon. Mark Condon has it. Casey Evans coming to Mark Condon to tackle him. Mark Condon goes on, but he goes back out there to Patrick Fahey. Patrick Fahey back to Mark Condon. They're still 45, 50 yards out. Mark Condon has it again. He's hopping. Casey Evans is a really good tackle, and he sends it back up into his own half again. Tullamore quite happy to send the ball back up the field and build from the back. And there it is, Aaron Pearce, just after getting a score there a minute ago, sends it in there to Patrick Fahey. Patrick Fahey's all on mark in the middle of the field. Patrick Fahey's going to have a shot. He's going to have a shot. He sends it in. He sends it to the right hand side and sends it wide. And Tullamore, every time Tullamore get that ball, they're quite happy to bring the ball back up the field. So if they keep scoring and kicking shots like that, I'm going to let them shoot all day. They're going to kick them to the right and wide. 8 points to 3. 37 and a half minutes on the clock. Conan Curley getting ready to take the kick out. Conan's looking up. He's going up the middle of the field. Up towards Zlatan. Zlatan wins it. Zlatan wins it on his knees. Well won by him. But the Crew McVeigh. Crew McVeigh sends a sloppy pass into the middle of the field. And Tullamore have it. Tullamore have it in the middle and they're going into the corner. In here towards Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox trying to go around the attention, or Martin Fox trying to go around the attention of he's on the run. He's going a long loop and run all the way around the field. And he sends it in and sends it again. Sends it to the right hand side and wide. Michael Fox. 2 or 3 wides now for Tullamore in the second half. But the Daingean men are just need to pick up the pace. We need to pick it up and drive it on now. Conan Curley getting ready to take another kick out. Sends it up the middle, up towards Scott Millen this time. Scott's up, Scott breaks it down, but it's won by Tullamore, won by Tom Furlong. Tullamore seems to win all the breaks this second half. And the referee has blown, once again, another free that I'm not sure what it's for. I don't know what game, it must be different down there than it is up here. Anyway, Tullamore had the ball, and it's in there again, but this time it's lost by Daniel Fox, and it's coming out by David Feely. David Feely going down to put a few hairs after this. Into Stephen Joyce. Stephen Joyce, good work. Stephen Joyce into Zlatan Walsh. Zlatan has it. Zlatan gives it off to Charlie Hayes. Charlie Hayes loses in the tackle. The referee blows for a free and he brings the ball up. Charlie Hayes took a hefty shoulder there. And Charlie Hayes has the ball in his hand, getting ready to take the kick. He gives it back to Kieran McAfee. Kieran McAfee is going to take the free. Kieran McAfee is looking for runners. He gives it over to Zlatan Walsh. Zlatan has it. Zlatan gives it into Jamie. Jamie, first time into the corner, in towards, is it Shane Tierney or Owen Conley? They both look the same. Very hard to tell. It was Owen Conley out to Adam Bulger. Adam has it. Adam's going the run. He's trying to break through. He gives it back into Shane Tierney. Back to Adam Bulger. He's all 1-on-1. Adam Bulger. That's a goal! A goal for Daingean. What a ball! Adam Bulger got it, threaded it into Shane Tierney. Owen Conley gave it back to him. And Owen left him 1-on-1 with Anthony Lamb. And cool as you like, he slots it in under Anthony Lamb for the first goal of the game. 1-8 to 3 points in favour of Daingean. This is it now, boys. We're on the fucking road. Come on, Daingean. Drive it on now, boys. 40 minutes on the clock. Anthony Lamb getting ready to take kick out. Oh, what a goal from Adam Bulger. Up from the wing back. That's him down in history. Kick out is taken and is won by Jay Sheeran over the far side of the field. Under the stand, Jay Sheeran sends it into the full forward line. It's in there and it's won. It's won by Michael Fox. Michael Fox out in front of David Feely. He goes round David Feely. He goes down on one knee. The referee blows and gives a free in. Free in, 20 yards out. The Blues are shouting down below me. Shut up, EJ. Shane Kelly getting ready to take this free kick. Shane Kelly sends it in and sends it over the bar. To 4 points. Conan Curley, kick out taken. Up the middle of the field, up towards Zlatan. Zlatan gets up the hand, but he loses it this time. It's won there by Josh Evans. Josh Evans has it. Tullamore man down on the ground. I'm not sure what happened. They're looking to make a switch. I think their physio's gone running on. I can't see who it is that's down. See what happened, but I see Mark Bolton getting ready to go on here for Tullamore. I think that's number 5. I think that's Cathal Kavanagh is down for Tullamore. He shipped a fairly heavy tackle. 1-8 to 4 points. Dave Marsh, the cameraman here, is about to mount the window. Dave has done an outrageously good job all year filming all the matches for Daingean. Massive thanks goes to David. Every time he was around and asked, he was there. Junior C matches, Junior A matches. and he was involved with the Vincent's Minors, who had a good win this morning, qualified for the semi-final of the minor under 17B championship. Anyway, the game is back on here, and Tullamore have it. Tullamore have it through Shane Kelly. Shane Kelly sends it in. Big high ball, he sends it in and sends it over the bar. Or that was Mark Conlon, sorry. Mark Conlon, the captain, outrageous score from 40 yards out. Brilliant score. Mark Conlon. I think I need to just settle again now. Conan Curley takes the kick out. Big high ball up towards Scott Millen. Scott goes up, well held by Scott Millen. Wins it in the air and calls the mark. A brilliant score take from Scott Millen. Takes the quick to Kieran McAvoy. Kieran McAvoy back to Scott. Scott has it. He's trying to get away from the two men. Been tackled by two men and been pulled. And the referee blows for a free. He wins his free. Well done, Scott Millen. What a piece of feeling from Scott Millen. Up out of the clouds. Ice on his fingernails coming back down. Kieran McAvoy getting ready to take the free. Kieran McAvoy. 90 yards out, sends it in towards the corner, in towards Shane Tierney. Shane Tierney breaks it off, and Jamie Hayes has it. Jamie's out. Jamie goes down and gets it. He's looking for the run. Shane Tierney has it. Shane's in on goal. Shane, he had a man over the far side of the goal, so he got it across them, but he put it over the bar for his second point of the game. Could have been another goal. Could have been another onion bag. Tullamore taken off. Carl Cabin's coming off, and on goes Mark Bolton.
Replaces number 5, Colin Kavanagh.
So that's 1-9 to 5 points in favour of Daingean. Daingean are going to make a substitution as well. And there goes Alan McAvoy. Alan McAvoy's on. And I think it's number 12, it's Charlie Hayes is coming off. Charlie's off and Alan McAvoy is on. Charlie, 2 points today. Played a great game up in the backs when he should have been worked very hard and worked very hard today. The Cha bomb. Pete Higgins acknowledges the good role that Charlie has played. Now fresh legs on the field. Kick out taken up the middle of the field. Up goes Kieran McAvoy, but it misses them all. And it's going to be won there by, who's it going to be won by? Stephen Joyce has it. Stephen Joyce has it and Adam Bulger's behind him, but Stephen Joyce keeps the ball himself, goes down, he has it. Two Tullamore men pulling out, but Stephen Joyce still has it. Stephen's looking for help, gives it in there to Kieran McAvoy. Kieran McAvoy back to Alan McAvoy. Alan McAvoy has it now to David Walsh. David Walsh into Adam Bulger, or to Stephen Joyce again. Back to Alan McAvoy. Alan McAvoy's the whitest pair of shorts I've ever seen any man. That's up to Adam Bulger. Into Alan McAvoy again. Alan McAvoy loses it. Tullamore have it. Tullamore have it here through Tom Furlong. Tom Furlong down the far side of the field. He's looking for runners inside. He has Michael Fox. Michael Fox is looking for runners again. And Stephen Burns wins it and blocks it out, and Zlatan cleans it up and out to Scott Millen. Scott Millen has it. He has plenty of legs, but he's someone running behind him. Jamie Hayes has it now. Jamie, first time ball into the far corner, in there towards Shane Tierney. Is Shane going to make it? He is right in under the stand, right out on the sideline. Shane steps, he gets up, gets on with the game, tries to go around his man. He's going around Dean Carroll. Shane Tierney has it, sends it into the corner, in there towards Oran Conley. Who has it? Tullamore man has it. Tullamore man has it in there. They're not going to let them out easy though. They're going to make them work hard for it. It's out. Tullamore have it the far side of the field. They're working hard. Daingean are making them work hard. And it's Mark Conlon coming out now. Out there towards Josh Evans. Josh Evans has it, sends it up into the middle of the field. And Casey Evans, that's great tracking by Casey Evans. Casey Evans makes your man make a mistake. Casey's tackling him hard, and that's Aaron Pearson. Casey Evans, great work from Casey Evans there. Running back and making that tackle. Now David Feely has it, but no, it's not. Michael Fox got it in front of him. Michael Fox and David Feely puts the hand in the back. David Feely, the referee, has blown the whistle. A free for Michael Fox. David Feely goes over and gives no pat in the head and says, "You're all right, George." And a yellow card for David Feely. So that's it now. David Feely has to be careful. 46 and a half minutes on the clock. It's free to be taken here for Tullamore. Shane Kelly getting ready to take the free. Shane Kelly sends it in and sends it over the bar. That's 4 points of the game. 1-9 to 6 points. 1-9 to 6 points. We're very near the water break, I think. We must be very near the water break. We are very near it. We're on top of it. It is water break number 1. 47 minutes played. Oh, the pressure. Daingean management team. Keith Higgins, James Higgins, John McCourt, Willie Kennedy in consultation down here on the sideline. The boys are going well, they're still going well, they're taking on fluids now. Daingean warming up, Colin Brennan is warming up, John Kenny is warming up, and John Kenny love to get on and score a point today. Have this game in the grasp of their hands now. It's up to themselves now how to finish out this game. They have to drive it on now. They have to work hard and work very, very hard again, and work harder even more. They have to work every bit as hard as they work in the semi-final against Clara now if they want to continue to win this game. Keith Higgins giving instructions to Stephen Burns. The game will recommence with a kick out from Conan Curley. 1-9 to 6 points. Gets ready to take the kick out, taking game is back on. It's out here towards, up goes Jamie and misses it, and Tullamore have it. Tullamore won the break. Tullamore have it, it's kicked down into the corner, in here towards Marky Fox. Marky Fox has it. Michael Fox, jeez, I keep calling him Marky Fox. Shane Kelly trying to go around Stephen Burns. Tries to set it in, but it's running there by Scott Millen. Scott Millen read that beautifully. Scott Millen has it, he turns back in, looking for help. He has help with James Joyce. James Joyce has it, or Stephen Joyce. Stephen Joyce back out to Scott Millen, back to Stephen Joyce again. They're all 1-2. Very tight along the sideline and back to Scott Millen again. Scott's on the right on the line again. He's going through 3 tackles, 3 Tullamore men. Goes to the ground, the referee says nothing. Scott's up and still. The ball is in there, but who has it? Tullamore have it, the runner. Sloppy ball. There's a bit of bargy, but Tullamore have it with Josh Evans. Right out on the line. Gives it into Tom Furlong. He's going to try a shot. No, he's not. They're coming back out the field again. Back out here to Aaron Pearce. Aaron Pearce goes round. The tackles are too heavy. The referee goes on and then the referee's gone to the notebook again. Gone to the notebook. He's going to call Adam Bulger in. He's not doing anything, no, he put the notebook back in. It's just a tick. Shane Kelly getting ready to take this. Shane Kelly sends it in and sends it over the line. 5 points for Shane Kelly. The number 1 marksman 1-9 to 7 points in favour of Daingean. 50 minutes, 10 minutes left. Plus injury time. 5 points up. Come on, Daingean. Drive it on now for the last 10 minutes. Up goes Zlatan. Zlatan wins it. Zlatan has it in the middle of the field. Zlatan's been pulled and dragged. I can't see. How in the name of God is that not a free? Because every time Daingean do it, they're getting the free against them. Now the referee's going to throw it up again. He's gone back and he's throwing up the ball. It's very hard to see what, I don't know what he's seen that we're not seeing. Because if a Daingean man does what David Walsh is thrown to the ground and the referee's going to free for Tullamore. I don't know. Anyway, game is on. Free is taken. It's in there to the corner. And it's won there by Podge Ferguson. Podge has it. He hasn't. Tullamore have it. And it's with Jay Sheeran. Jay Sheeran over the far side into the corner. In there towards Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox trying to go around Adam Bulger, but it's back out. They're going to work it back out the field again. The men player over the side of the field to see them. Aaron Pearce has it. Aaron Pearce out to Patrick Fahey. Patrick Fahey to number 4, Corey Brazel. Corey Brazel driving back forward from corner back. Corey Brazel left boot, sends it in and sends it over the bar. For his first score, that's Tullamore now. This is going to give Tullamore a bit of a lifeline. 1-9 to 8 points. Now Daingean need to settle down now for the last 10 minutes. We need to get our fucking heads in the game again. The referee, some clear refereeing decisions there in the last couple of minutes. Again, going against Daingean, but Conan Curley getting ready to take this kick out. Conan Curley has a sense up the middle of the field. Up there towards David Walsh. Up goes Jamie Hayes to break it down. The two of them break it down and Tullamore in a minute. That's in there. That's Daniel Fox has it on the run for Tullamore. In there towards the brother Michael Fox. Michael Fox trying to go around David Feely. He has gone around David Feely. He's going to try a shot. Conan Curley, great save from Conan Curley. Right on his feet and saves it. And it's in, and it's under 11. Shane Kelly has it again. Popped out to Shane Kelly and popped over the bar. 1-9 to 9 points, and Tullamore have really come to life now in the last 5 minutes. Daingean are just going to have to settle this game down, and they're sending in Colin Brennan as a substitute. Colin Brennan is going in there. Colin Brennan is going in, and I think David Feely is making way.
Substitution on the Daingean team, number 18, Conor Cleary, replaces number 4.
Colin Brennan, unless Conor Cleary shaved all his hair.
Substitution for Daingean, number 7.
Oh, Walshy has it. Brilliant one by Walshy. Sends it in first time in towards Shane Tierney. Shane Tierney has it. He's going round the man. He's on his bike. He's dropped the ball. He still has it up. He gets it up again. No, he hasn't. He's tackled. Shane Tierney still trying to get the ball. The referee blows for the free. He blows the free, and Shane Tierney, well won by Shane Tierney. Got that ball, first time ball in from David Walsh, straight into Shane Tierney. Got the ball. He had the beaten of Dean Carley. Got around him and just dropped the ball. Shane's going to put the ball in the ground. He's going to take this free just on the circuits on the edge of the arc. Shane Tierney, 21 yards out. Shane Tierney sends it in. Shane sends it in. Sends it over the bar. It was unsure there. The umpire was unsure who. Sends it in and sends it over the bar. That might settle Daingean down now. We need to settle down and get another couple of scores on the board. This game is certainly not over. 110 to 9 points. 110 to 9 points, and Anthony Lamb getting ready to take a kick out. Anthony Lamb sends it straight up the middle of the field. Up some great fielding here today. Broke down there, won by Jamie Hayes. Given to Stephen Joyce. Stephen Joyce has it. Stephen's going on the run. He's looking for help in the middle. He gives it in there to Shane Tierney. Shane Tierney's operating a long way out in the field now, and the referee blows for the free. And Shane, just take your time. That's it. Take your time. Take your time. Lie down. Pretend you're shot. Don't be getting up too quick. Eat away valuable seconds. 54 minutes gone. Jamie Hayes coming out to take this free kick. John Kenny appears to be getting ready to take it. Come onto the field. Jamie Hayes has it. Jamie Hayes looking for movers inside. He sends it in short to Scott Millen. Back to Jamie. Jamie is going to try the shot. No, he's not. He's turning back out into trouble. Out here to Adam Bulger. Adam Bulger has it. Casey Evans in the corner if he wants it. Back out to Jamie again. Jamie on the loop around. Jamie has it. Jamie sends it in. First time ball in, but that's going to run by Tullamore inside. Bad decision making. Bad decision to send that ball into two Tullamore and in on Conley. Tullamore have it trying to build from the back and over the far side. And that's out there, and Dean Carroll has it. Dean Carroll trying to go around the attention of Jamie Hayes, but Jamie fouled him. The referee says he fouled him, and it's a free for Dean Carroll. Free taken by Tullamore. Aaron Pearce going backwards, back up the field again. That's all right. Out here to Mark Conlon. Mark Conlon has it. He has a man free out here. Pádraig Brasel. Pádraig Brasel roving up the field getting scores. Pádraig Brasel has it. And again, Mark Conlon. They're happy enough to play around it in the middle of the field. The man's free over the far side. That's Aaron Pearce, I think. Or is it Patrick Fahey? It could be Patrick Fahey. It is Patrick Fahey. Or it's almost David Walsh. David Walsh has it back out to Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox into the corner, in towards the brother Martin. Michael Fox. The ball send in and send out wide. That's good enough. It's as good as a score for Daingean at this stage.
Substitution for Daingean team, number 23, John Kenny, replaces number 11, Casey Evans.
John Kenny is in for Casey Evans. John Kenny started his career with Daingean and went to Tullamore. Spent a good 4 years and won senior championships at Tullamore, went to junior championships at Tullamore, and he came back to Daingean. And now here he is on the field of play in this junior final, trying to win for Daingean. And there broke down by Zlatan, and Zlatan to Alan McAvoy. Alan McAvoy over the head to the brother Kieran. Kieran has it, gives it back to Alan. Alan's on the run, he has Rowan in front of him. Gives it in there to Shane Tierney. Shane has trying to go around the attention, gives it to Jamie Hayes. Jamie Hayes wrap around two players, not to the ground, but that's one there by Tullamore, but it's okay, calm it down. Stephen Joyce has it. Stephen Joyce has it. Plenty of time. All the time in the world. Eat into the clock, eat into the time. Stephen Joyce has it. Over here, Daingean have men over. There's to Colin Brennan. Colin Brennan want to watch his house. Watch your house, Colin Brennan. You want to get caught. Colin Brennan is caught. No one talking to him. Should have been told by the players that ball was coming, and Alan McAvoy won it, and Alan McAvoy's down on the ground. Alan McAvoy's down on the ground, and what is the referee doing here? I think he's blowing for a free for Daingean. I'm not entirely sure, because he didn't put his hand up to do anything. He could do anything. He's going to hop the ball. I'm not sure. No, he's not. Gave it the free, and Alan McAvoy takes it. Out here to the wing. Out to Stephen Joyce. Stephen Joyce has it. Stephen Joyce has Zlatan inside. Zlatan has it. Zlatan Walsh on the run. Up to Colin Brophy. Colin Brophy wins it. Big man from Laois. referee was pulled out of his hand, surely pulled out of his hand by Tullamore. The referee has given a free to Tullamore. Chris Dwyer, I do not know what you're doing. Free is taken by Tullamore. It's in there, it's won by Daniel Fox. Daniel Fox, way up in the other end of the field. Way up in the other end of the field. Just stopped and stood and had the ball. And I don't know what's going on here. Tullamore have it anyway in the middle of the field. It's Daniel Fox again, going on John Kenny. Has it over the far side, sends it over. Long ball over there towards Aaron Pearce. And that's up to Dean Carroll. Dean Carroll operating. The full back, he's operating well up the field now. And they have Porrick Brazel over this side of the field. If they need him, if they use him, if they see him, switch the ball. Big high ball sent in. They're going looking for a goal. Adam, who has it? Tullamore has it. He's on the ground. He's been tackled by two Daingean. They're standing over him. They're not. Daingean have it. Broke out there by Podge Ferguson. Podge has it. He drives out up to Adam McAvoy. Or to Kieran McAvoy. Kieran McAvoy over to Shane Tierney. Shane Tierney out in the middle of the field. Looking for the ball. Has John Kenny with him. Shane has it, holding up the play, holding up the ball, looking for the runners inside, sends it in there, that's into Jamie Hayes. Is it? I don't know who it is. Back to... It's not, it's Shane Tierney has it anyway. Shane has it over there. Who is that? Will someone give me a number on that fella? John Kenny has it. John sends it in. Right boot sends it in. And John sends it over the bar. What a score. The man comes home and scores a pint. John Kenny, another substitute coming on for Daingean. Number 20 is Brian Darcy. Brian Darcy's coming on.
Substitution from Daingean, number 20, Brian Darcy, replaces number 13, Oran Conley.
Number 20 comes on, Brian Darcy comes on for Oran Conley. An outrageous game from Oran Conley. What a game of football. The Uncle Mick would be absolutely thrilled and delighted to see someone has come to take over his mantle as the greatest forward ever known in Daingean. Kick out taken by Anthony Lamb. Up goes Kieran McAvoy and he wins that, caused the mark, sends it in first time, in there towards Brian Darcy. Brian Darcy just on the field of play. Ball goes out half of Tullamore, man. No, it doesn't. He has it, he stopped it on the line. He has it there, that's into Patrick Furlong, Tom Furlong even, on the furlongs. And the ball is up, there's a race on here between Colin Brennan and the full forward Patrick Cosgrave. Patrick Cosgrave comes back and swings the arm, and the referee's going to have to talk to him. He's going to talk to Colin Brennan. 59 minutes on the clock.
Additional time at the end of this half.
4 minutes of additional time.
Including the water break.
Oh, Jesus, boys, this is unreal. Yellow card for Colin Brennan.
Finally, I request that all supporters stay off the pitch at the end of this game because there are 3 more matches to take place this weekend.
I don't know if that will be manageable. To be honest with you. I'm telling the supporters stay off the field. I don't know. Anyway, Patrick Cosgrave getting ready to take this kick. 4 minutes of additional time to be played. Daingean up. Ball is kicked across the far side of the square. It's up there. Who has it? And he's won by Daingean. Alan McAvoy has it. Alan McAvoy sends it over. It's won there by Podge Ferguson. Podge has it. Podge going back to working Scully's this evening. I heard he has to give out a few lahos. Podge has it. He's on the run. Don't do anything silly now, boys. Don't do anything silly. Zlatan has it. Zlatan. Oh, back. Oh, that sloppy. Alan McAvoy has it. He's been tackled hard. 3, 4 men around him there now, and still he has it. Zlatan has it and sends it up the line. We have men over there, have we? We have. There goes Colin Brophy. Colin Brophy goes down and takes it up. Colin Brophy drives forward. He gives it to John Kenny. John Kenny has it. Hops it once. Looking for help. Back out here to Jamie Hayes. That's it, boys. Take your time. Nice and easy now. Not the stupid. Gives it over to Adam Bulger. Adam Bulger has it. Adam's on the run. Back into Jamie Hayes. Jamie has it. Goes wrong. Tom Furlong. Jamie has it. He drops it. Jamie gets it up. Get it up, Jamie. Get it up and get over it. Jamie got it free. A hand in the back. Jesus Christ. Me heart. Taken there. In there towards Colin Brophy. Colin Brophy didn't win it. But Stephen Joyce did he? No, he didn't. That's surely picked up off the ground for the love of God. Me granny, and she's in Kildare. You could see that. Free in there for Daingean. Aaron Pearce, great time to pick the ball up. Jamie Hayes is going over to take this ball off Kieran McAvoy. Is Kieran McAvoy going to be the next man, Daingean man, to lift the Queen Cup? He's looking very like it at the minute. They're over on the far side. The cup is up on the stand. They're getting ready to present it to Kieran McAvoy. 111 to 9 pints. 5 pints in it. In there to Shane Tierney. Shane has it, or Brian Darcy. I don't know if they're ruffled yellow boots, whoever that is. Is it Darcy? No, it's Tierney. You can know by the way he runs with it. Shane Tierney has it. Right boot, sends it in. Oh, he sends it out wide. But it's as good as a score now with 62 minutes in the clock and 2 minutes to play. 111 to 9 pints. 5 pints in it. Tullamore need a goal. Daingean Jesus, Chris Dwyer needs to load up. My heart can't take much more of this. He's beating like a lad with a bow on down in Clare into summer. Out goes the kick up goes Zlatan. Tullamore don't have it. It's won there by Adam Bulger. Adam Bulger gives it back to Zlatan. Zlatan has it, gives it into Jamie Hayes. Jamie Hayes has it. Nice and easy, boys. Take it easy. Out to Adam Bulger. All the men now use that ball wisely. Adam Bulger sends it over the top. Scott Millen. Scott Millen has plenty of ground in front of him. Scott Millen has it. He's trying to go around the tackles of two men. Scott drops it. He gets it up again. He doesn't. Tullamore have it. Tullamore man has it and he sends it over the top. John Kenny's going to go after Tom Furlong. Tom Furlong has it going down the sideline. Stephen Joyce. Tom Furlong goes around him fairly easily, but Joyce gets up and goes after him again. Tom Furlong's not going anywhere. He's out at the edge of the sideline. And the referee, Jamie Hayes is going into the book. He's going into the book. He took one for the team there. Jamie, yellow card. Yellow card, 45 yards out. Daniel Fox with the ball. Daniel Fox sends it in, big high ball in there, but that's one in there by Colin Brennan. Colin Brennan has it, safe pair of hands, that's what you need at this time now. Out to Brophy to Alan McAvoy, out to Zlatan Mulch. Zlatan Mulch sends it out to Shane Tierney. Shane Tierney operating as far from the goal as he ever was. He's going on the run, up the far side of the field, he holds it up, goes again on another little run, holds it up again. That's an impressive, cute play from Shane Tierney. The ball is up, and what's that? The referee has blown a whistle for, I don't know what that's for. Is he saying a throw ball? No one knows, but the game is back on. It was a free anyway. Tullamore have it. Mark Conlon has it. Mark Conlon's going to send in a big high ball in towards the forward line. This needs to be one in there. It needs to be one in there. And Podge Ferguson gets a big bow on it. And Adam McAvoy drives out. Adam McAvoy. Intermediate championship. They're junior champions for 2020. The players are all over the place. Charlie Hayes has gone on a run. I don't know where he's running. He's down into the corner. I don't know who he's going running to. He's gone down to Big Seamus. Down the corner. The Tullamore men are dejected. And Daingean have returned to the intermediate ranks. Once again, went back down last year and straight back up. What a game of football. An unreal game of football from start to finish. Both teams gave it their all. Tullamore never stopped. They never stopped in that second half. About 15 minutes, 5 minutes into that second half, they ran, and Jamie and Charlie, what a score. Oh man. Whew. Adam Bulger, what a goal when you needed it. The man stood up, roving up from half forward, got the ball and slotted it in under Anthony Lamb. Oh, Jesus, boys. Breathe now.
Happy with that, Paul?
Oh, that's just, they have no that is, boys. It's unreal. No finals are easy won. Absolutely not. The last time Daingean came down junior, they played in the final against Clara and they didn't win it. And they ended up down junior for 5 or 6 years too long. This time now, this young team and this new brand of football that they're playing. This new brand of football they're playing, they're going to be a target for any team in intermediate football next year. Great work from the Higgins brothers, great work from every one of the players, from 1 to 29 on that panel. There wasn't a night in the training field where there wasn't 35 lads, 40 lads up training. Kieran McAvoy here.
Presentation area, please. So Kieran, we'll make our way up to the presentation area.
Kieran McAvoy getting ready to go up here and take the plaudits. Brilliant football from Daingean the whole year. Outrageous football all the way through the year. Started off, bet Balnagar 2-17 against Balnagar. A slight slip up against the neighbours Kilclonford when they bet Kilclonford. Only scored, I think it was 10 points that night. I'll tell you now in 2 seconds. If I can get to it. Daingean 2-17, Balnagar 1-9, Daingean 10 points, Kilclonford 8 points, Daingean 2-28, Kennedy 1-4, Daingean 2-19, Clara 1-8, and now Daingean 1-11, Tullamore 9 points. Daingean go undefeated in this 2020 Junior Football Championship. Then Tullamore suffered their first loss, and unfortunately it has to be on the day of the county final. Brilliant stuff from Daingean, absolutely brilliant. It's great to see these young players, young men, first time playing football. Oran Conley, Scott Millen, James Joyce, you know, all young men. And the older lads, Stephen Burns, 49 years of age, 2 years older than he was the last day against Clara. John Kenny, 57 I think. Unbelievable stuff. You know, David Walsh, 106 I think. David Walsh, and they're going around dressing like Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
First of all, I'd just like to commend both teams.
Kieran McAfee's up on the stand and he's going to get the Quinn Cup.
Tullamore Court Hotel Junior A football final. Great game of sport and football, and I just want to say well done to all the players. It's been a tough summer for everybody. Between the lockdown, trying to get back training, but there's been huge commitment given, and you can see that from both teams today. So, first of all, on behalf of the County Board and GA, I'd like to thank both teams for putting up a great performance out there today. Just a few people I'd like to thank on days like today. First of all, to Jim Kelly and all the ground staff at O'Connor Park. I'd just like to thank them for the fantastic facility, the way the pitch is presented every year, and the way O'Connor Park is presented. So to Jim Kelly and all the ground staff, thank you very much. I'd also like to thank all the volunteers that are here all year round, all the stewards and volunteers. Without them, the match couldn't go ahead, and I want to pay a big, huge thanks to them as well today. To Christopher Dwyer, the referee, and his officials, thank you very much. Chris is another young ref on the way up in off the GA, so Chris and all the officials, thank you very much. Just to the Tullamore Court Hotel, sponsors of all our other football competitions now for many years. I want to pay huge thanks to them, and also our other sponsors, particularly Carl Meats and Warren Ramona, for their continued support. And just to say to Tullamore, hard luck, you're back here again tomorrow in the senior final. You have a lot of young players on that team, so the future is bright for you. But I suppose today is all about Daingean. I suppose over the last number of months, we've been watching you on social media. You became the most famous club in Offaly. You had RTE down, you were foot and turf. I think the foot and turf kept you fit, a lot fitter than you were in other years anyway. So look lads, I know football means the world out there. Great to see, I think a brilliant team performance right throughout. And I suppose we were remiss of me if I didn't mention a man, see him coming on there today, kicking a fight like John Kenny did today. So I think a massive example that he's given his life to football. So John, well done. So without further ado, I'd like to ask your captain, Kieran McAfee, to accept the cup on behalf of Daingean.
I'd also like to thank the Secretary for all the work that she's done behind the scenes, making sure everyone was COVID safe throughout the whole year and all the work that she's done. For the supporters, I know it's been a very hard year to be only able to watch us online and only a select number of tickets there to watch some of the matches. But the support we're after getting over the last while, seeing all the flags up around the town and videos that went up on Facebook there from people abroad, it's unbelievable. I will have to huge credit. To the sponsors, I'd like to thank Gaelic Bar for the new set jerseys this year, and I'd also like to thank Tom Darton for the gear bike that recently have given us as well. To the partners and the players, the effort you put behind the scenes, looking at us all training there all year on the boat thing, so thanks to you as well. Club chairman Sammy, right? What a fucking man. I know, is he here? No, he's not here. The work that man does behind the scenes, guys, he do absolutely anything for this club. Looking at the clubhouse there that's going up in Daingean, the dressing rooms, the countless things that he's done throughout the year, guys, a huge effort from him, fair play. To the kid man
yourselves, boys, what a panel, boys, from the quality of footballers to the actual size of the panel. It's unbelievable. Never seen nothing like this here. Hopefully, boys, the young boys coming through will bring more success to the club throughout the year. So it's great to be getting back up into winning football next year, boys. And to the junior seeds, I'd like to say, boys, best of luck with the rest of your championship and great win, but best of luck in the semi-finals. The selectors by Sham, John, Willie. Sham is absolutely incredible man with stats, boys. I've never had selections before in the club, so fair play, Sham. John McCord, he was the last one up here in 14, guys, and it's great to be following his footsteps up here again in this great cup again. And Willie's still here, guys. No, Willie's a great club man, and it's great to have him on board. Fair play, Willie. And then Keith, guys, what a man, guys, where do I start? He met myself before Christmas, he put the plan in place, and he had a vision for timing the last heavy training was done, guys, but at the end of the day, this was always the end goal to be up here, to have a cup of pain on, guys. He's a great manager, he's a great individual coach, and just a huge thanks to Keith. As I said, boys, in 14, there was, John was the last one up here, and there was also a few lads here not today, boys, obviously. Just for example, like, I'd like to dedicate this personally myself to Joe that's not here, thank you, boys. And also, recently, boys, David Freely's dad, I know that he'd be looking down today, boys, in personal protection, right? I'd also like to thank Tullamore, boys, here today for a great panel. It was always going to be close, boys, but just have a great panel and just have great potential for the future, boys. 3 cheers for Tullamore, right? Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip. Oh, thank you!
Right, folks, that's it from us. Ciara McAvoy has made one of the longest speeches ever known to mankind in O'Connor Park. The boys in the next semi-final, or the next final, are wondering if he was going to stop talking at all, but it was a brilliant speech from Kieran. As he said, the last man, John McCourt, is involved with the team there, and the Daingean boys are celebrating down on the field with the cup now. We're going to sign off. We're going to go downstairs and try and do a few interviews with 1 or 2 of the boys. We'll see you all back in Daingean later on tonight, where we'll watch this video will be watched for many a year to come. The Daingean boys are all hugging and celebrating, so we'll chat to you all later, and thanks very much. Right, folks, here we are. We're joined by Tim Spellman under the stand in O'Connor Park, 5 minutes after Daingean won and 5 minutes after Ciara McAvoy's 25-minute speech. Tim, what do you think of that?
Yeah, it's just a great performance in the end. I know maybe we could have had the game out of sight with the first half. We had a lot of chances and didn't take them, but there was some huge performances there. Lads came strong in the end. David Walsh caught some brilliant balls, and really, really strong whole team effort. Lads who came in, did the job there and saw the game out for us. Delighted.
Brilliant. It was a great performance, a team performance. As you said, the fitness and the running from the players off the field, all throughout the field, from the backs. We had Charlie Hayes operating at half back at one stage and back up in the back line. Just the whole team, all across the field.
A huge credit to Keith Higgins. Not only has he prepared the team who are fit as shown there, but the quality of football he's getting lads to play is huge. From our back line out, our backs are well able to handle the ball, kick the ball. Skill set is really, really high, and as I said, they're extremely fit too. It just showed out there. We played really well. Maybe I said missing a few chances, otherwise we could have had the game gone. But it was impressive stuff.
Very impressive. And I see your co-commentators on the way over. We'll get a few interviews with a few more of the boys here.
He won't be too shy. I'd say he'll happy every word. All right. I won't hold you up too much. I have a few pints to drink, I think.
Right. David Feely and Podge Ferguson. The full back line. Shane Tierney. Shane and John Kenny. John's gone running. Right, boys, how's that feel?
Unbelievable, yeah. Can't describe it, to be honest with you.
Some football, boys, from the very start. I mean, the running and the speed and the pace of the players from number 1 the whole way to number 29.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. He came in and he said from the start of the year that we've been nearly playing as individuals the last couple of years, and he wanted to make us a team, and there's nothing more evident than that there. Every man that pitched it up. I think the last time we went up, I don't think we were ready as a team to go up. I think now there's not one player on that team or came on today doesn't deserve to play intermediate football, so we're ready now for give it a good crack next year.
Absolutely, boys, and it's great to see it. It's great to see the young lads and the old lads intermingling together. Like, I mean, look at
John Kenny there. He's a great lad to have around the camp. Come on, scored a fantastic point today. Like that means the world. Like playing with Scott there and fucking JC, all these boys. Just it's huge to have a lad like him around the club.
Unbelievable, and like David Walsh, 107.
Walshy, the man won and all. What a day for him. He picked balls out of the clouds there. Him and Scott in midfield, absolutely brilliant.
Very same as Zlatan Ibrahimovic today with the man bun.
He was, yeah. He was, but what a performance by him. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Adam Bulger scoring the goal as well.
Brilliant,
You would have got good odds on that at the start of the game.
Absolutely brilliant. Here we have Chabom. What do you think? How's that feel?
Put them down, fucking barring.
How does that feel, Charlie?
It's great, yeah. Just relieved now and happy just to get over the line. And look, I'm not back to work till next Wednesday night, so we'll drink till then.
Actually, you're not going to drink, Charlie. You're not getting ready for next year, no?
Look, we'll drink all right. We get ready now next January or February.
Listen, great game, well played. Where's Stephen Burns? Here's Savage Farrell coming. Well, Savage, what do you think of that?
Jez great, what the best ever.
Unreal, some football.
Jez the great lads, everyone, them Goslings, and now lads never be. Jez were fucking Steve Burns, John Kenny, fucking David Wells, outer clouds.
David Wells looking very like Zlatan Ibrahimovic out there today with the man bun, wasn't he?
But it was better looking than Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Much better looking.
No.
Much better looking.
Jez the great win, And
brilliant.
The shaman, your man.
Oh, unreal.
Higgins.
Oh, the Higginses.
Right.
Here's Keith Higgins, look, still bringing in the gear. Congratulations, Keith. It's just unreal, boys.
Brilliant, yeah. Brilliant. Probably heart in the mouth stuff for a lot of it, but it's absolutely worth it now. Every bit of it doesn't matter once you win, so.
Absolutely. You had great belief in them boys. Like David Feely, I've never seen David Feely playing the back line at all. You changed that man round, you turned his game around, and you've turned him into a footballer.
Oh yeah, well look, Dave Feely or any lads. The biggest thing with this group this year was that there was never any excuses. You know what I mean? We always had every lad training. Dave trained harder than any guy there did this year, and he never put a foot wrong, like, you know. So Dave and all the boys all deserve it, you know. In fairness, I don't know, speechless as it was, but
brilliant from 1 to 29, and I mean the young lads, the older lads, they all mingled well, and they just got down and got the job done, and it was brilliant to see that the movement off the ball was unreal.
Oh yeah, well look, it's my first year with them or whatever, but when you have the likes of Stephen Joyce and Owen and Scott and Brian Darcy, Aaron, Keenan Neal, all there's I think 9 maybe lads who come on to the panel this year. The freshness it's given it, and the energy them lads give. I mean, you saw their 3 of them started today, I suppose, in Joycey and Scott and Oren, and they were exceptional, and they'll only get better and stronger, and hopefully will help. And I know there's a good crop coming on next few years as well. So
it's brilliant to see it. Like young lads, not a bit shy on the day, not a bit nervous. I thought nerve might have got to them. Not a bit nervous, none of them. Like Oren Conley, the first ball he got, straight up and over the bar, like not afraid of it.
And I suppose that's probably where I kind of drill into them all year. Don't let the occasion get the better of them. What happened out there for 60 minutes was the most important, and it's great to be here. But at the end of the day, think how good it'll be now for the next few days. That's what it's about, and you have your championship medal now. They can look forward to intermediate next year, which is absolutely where that group should be and further. So that group will give intermediate a right good rattle again next year, I've no doubt.
Absolutely. Listen, Keith, on behalf of myself and Dave anyway, thanks a million for all you've done throughout the year. You're always there for an interview or anything, and thanks very much. Well done. Enjoy the next few days.
Great season.
Burnsy. It's not done.
Go easy on me.
Yeah, come here.
Is that Danny?
Stephen Burns.
How are you going, Paul?
You're, apart from John Kenny and David Walsh, I think you're the oldest man to win a county medal in Offaly at 49 years of age.
Yes, I did all right. Yeah, you're as you push on in years, you tend to work that little bit harder, and I think we did that today. Myself and Walsh and John Kenny as well. And look, you need a bit of experience too, Paul. So I think we mixed the youth and the older guys and pushed it on today. And it was great. It was great to win in the end. It was powerful now.
Absolutely, boys. Walshy, you were like I don't know what you call a spring buck in the middle of the field there, going up with the man bun. That's the first question. What's the story with the man bun?
Well, look, it's been sort of in development for a few months this stage, Paul, but it's finally came today, and the cup's back, the man bun's here, everything's falling into place.
It's all going well.
It's all going well, yeah.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic rang me earlier on and says, who's that fella that's imitating me out in the middle of the field there?
I don't think it was as good as Zlatan now, to be fair, or have the money that he has, so... Now I have to say, this man here, big age, like he's nearly 50 at this stage.
Pushing on.
49.
I'll be drawing the pension fairly soon, and I was looking a few documents last night, so I'd say I'll be applying the next year or the year after.
Yeah, but look at that young lad was trying to give you the run around in the corner there, and I tell you one thing, you kept up with him and you matched him, you know.
Well, it worked out, but sometimes it doesn't work out, and I've been on the times that it doesn't work out too. So look, we were under serious pressure in there, Sam, but last 10 minutes, myself, Conan, we saw Brophy up in the middle of the field and we just panic. There was a lot of panic there, to be honest with you, and fair play to the boys in the last 5-7 minutes to start winning a lot more ball and breaks and pushing it on, and it just, look, it petered out and it was great, but just to hear that final whistle.
Tullamore got their purple patch, and it looked like they got a couple of scores in a row there in the second half. It looked like they were going to creep back into it, but then Adam Bulger from somewhere, I don't know how, he crept up the far side and got that goal.
Yeah.
Like a goal that Shane Tierney there would have been proud of.
Yeah, it took something like that just to change the sway of the game, and like Bulger, I can't remember who scored it, but it takes something like that sometimes just to win or change the pattern of the match, because Tullamore were on a high, they were going forward, they were kicking over scores and frees there, Shane Kelly, and something had to stop it, whether it was a tackle or a man coming out with the ball, but it didn't seem to happen. It wasn't happening until that as you say, Adam Bulger powered up and stuck it in the back of the net. So fair play. It's going to be, I tell you, by Jesus, respect to all the COVID people and the COVID rules and the whole lot like that, but by God, we will turn Daingean upside down tonight and for the whole weekend, I guarantee you that.
Celebrate, boys. Absolutely celebrate. It's great to celebrate. Oran Conley, come in here for a minute, Oran Conley. This man's going to take your uncle's mantle. Has been the greatest corner forward that Daingean has ever seen.
Yeah, it's great coming up after it here. Some legacy off him, and it's great to be a part of a county final win.
Absolutely. Jesus, I tell you one thing, there was no nerves. I thought to myself, you know, a lot of you young guys might have been nervous around. Not a bit of nerves. No nerves at all today.
No nerves. I don't know, we've bet all our lives, fucking underage and everything. We have to win something. Yeah. No nerves come in today, and Tullamore, the cunts bet, I don't know how many years ago in the semi-final, and just great to get back and betting them again.
Yeah, just don't call them names again on the microphone.
All right.
Give you a dig in the head.
Right, no bother.
No, listen, it was brilliant to see it, and this is your first year playing junior football,
year, yeah.
Right? You're undefeated.
Yeah,
Are you going to go 2 years undefeated?
Jesus, great fucking to do it, wouldn't it?
It's the very same as Anthony Joshua now at this stage.
Yeah.
Undefeated.
There's no coming next year.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Enjoy yourself. Right. Don't go too mad now. You're only young lads, you know. Right, mind them old lads. You know, they mind the G all year. Now it's your turn to mind them now. The old lads aren't able to drink like he can. Yeah. So listen, enjoy yourselves and best of luck. Cheers. Well done. Cheers. Right, folks, that's it. We're going to finish up here now in O'Connor Park in Tullamore. We have to make way because there's another semi-final coming in, and they're going back to Daingean, and I do believe that they're not going to stir tonight. There'll be no drink had. You know, they're all going to take this fairly sensibly, although I doubt that very much. For myself and Dave, best luck and thanks very much, and come on Daingean.